Welcome back to another episode of Uprooted, Dimwits of the Dimwood. We would absolutely love it if you would like this video, subscribe to our channel, and check that bell so you never miss an episode. And of course, while you're doing that, I'm going to read some comments from last episode right now. Quote number 1. Grumly really is a teen novel protagonist, but instead of his eyes being two different colors, they point in two different directions.
That's very true.
That's really good.
That's really good.
Quote number 2.
Very funny.
I just have this image in my head of Beauregard throwing his stuff behind him as they move and Bitsy picking them up and putting them in her own pack. I now want this as a loading screen icon.
I love that.
Oh, that's
awesome.
very funny.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
Quote number 3. This is one of my favorites. The recurring good nights in this campaign is one of my favorite jokes from the cast. It's one of mine too. Quote number 4. The amount of tension for family members arguing whilst everyone else has to listen is comedic genius. Booker and his father have the funniest dynamic in Uprooted. I agree. For a character that we invented in seconds. So as always, make sure you leave a comment on this video below, and maybe next time yours will be chosen to be read. In the meantime, if you'd like to support the channel, we got a few different ways you can do that. You can become a channel member right here on YouTube. You can go check out our awesome merch shop. We got a lot of really great stuff at adventures.com/shop. You can become a patron over on Patreon to enjoy some exclusives that you can't find anywhere else, like Shroud over Saltmarsh, a whole campaign. And lastly, make sure you go to thecrookedmoon.com to pre-order your copy of The Crooked Moon today. Thank you.
Oh, Chuckles, I scream, you scream, we all scream in a terrible house fire. Shucks, how do we think of that one? What will he say next? I ask you, what will he say next? We'll never know. I could never guess.
Gary, what's all this guffawing and laughing about?
I was just watching some hilarious Chuckles shorts.
Oh, you mean from Legends of Evantris?
Yeah, of course.
I love those guys.
I can't get enough of that wacky, silly clown. He's so unhinged, you never know what he's gonna say next.
I didn't know you were a fan of Legends of Evantris.
Oh yeah, I mean, they're okay, I guess. I really wish they had entirely animated stuff so I didn't have to look at their faces. But, you know, they're okay. That greasy, long-haired, fat fuck.
Legends of Evantris has a brand new merch shop. It's live right now.
I can represent my love of Once Upon a Witchlight and Uprooted with beautiful new merch products?
That's right, and it's no longer print on demand.
What? That's amazing! And does it include everyone's favorite characters, Chuckles the Clown and Bitsy?
I think they might.
Well, shucks, that sounds highly marketable to me, Andy. Highly marketable indeed.
And we've got lots of really great stuff, like a hoodie featuring Once Upon a Witchlight.
Whoa!
We've got a couple of t-shirts that feeture Uprooted in Once Upon a Witchlight.
Whoa!
We've got 2 sets of shoe charms, 2
Whoa!
pairs of socks.
Whoa!
We've got an awesome sling bag featuring a Legends of Evantris logo. And most importantly, we have a limited edition collaboration with Dispel Dice for Witchlight themed dice. They're incredible.
I didn't know that we were doing so fancy.
We're really moving up in the world.
That's real. I mean, they are. Legends of Evantris.
Yeah, I mean, they are.
They are. Not associated, not affiliated.
Not affiliated.
Technically, legally, not sponsored. Technically, I think we should call a lawyer about that.
But don't forget those dice because they're not gonna be here forever.
It's a limited edition, and they are so unbelievably beautiful. Just look at those.
Oh, they're pristine.
Look at them. Look at them. They're on the screen right now, probably. Yeah.
They look so good, I could eat them, but definitely don't because that's illegal and you'll get hurt.
Let's just say that I ate them once, and shucks, it was an embarrassing trip to the emergency room. I had to convince the doc that they came down the top ways. I don't know if we can say that. I don't know if we can say that. Maybe editors don't. Maybe leave it in. You see, judgment.
The best part of this ad is that we're the brand, so we can okay any jokes we want.
Exactly right. We don't have to get this approved. I approve it right in TikTok. I'm about to punch out so many grandmas to get my hands on those dice.
Gary, no, don't do that.
Oh, it's just online?
It's just online.
Well, God, I was really looking forward to punching some grandmas.
Gary, those are inside thoughts. Thoughts.
I just, well, now that Black Friday is more of an online thing, our culture's lost the opportunity of having public street fights.
It's a lot less of a blood sport.
It really is. Gosh, we've lost our culture here. I want to punch somebody's grandma. Dang it. I thought this was America.
If you want to get all of the merch, we've got a couple different bundles you can do that with. We've got an Uprooted bundle, which has all the Uprooted stuff. We've got a Witchlight bundle, which has just the Witchlight stuff, including the dice. And lastly, we've got an all-in holiday bundle that has all 9 items in it for a discount.
I gotta get a job and enjoy those sweet, sweet, sweet discounts. And I guess I won't punch anybody for it.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. I have good news. Makeshift made too many plushies, so we're selling the remainder of our stock for the holidays. So this is your last chance to pick up any ones that you missed, or maybe even get the full set.
Somehow, the Witchlight plushies return.
That's right. That's right.
They find out.
Get your hoodie, get your shirt, get your shoe charms,
get your plushies,
your dice, and your plushies.
Get your very high quality and reasonably priced Evantress merch now for the holidays.
Yeah! So Gary, what are you gonna get? What are you gonna get?
I'm an all-in man.
I think I gotta be an all-in guy too.
I'm a bundle man. I'm a bundle.
Oh,
they always called me Big Bundle McDennis in college.
Big Bundle McDennis.
Big Bundle McDennis.
Why'd you get that nickname?
Yeah,
is that something you're allowed to even talk about?
No, it's shrouded in mystery.
That sounds like a secret fraternity.
Shrouded in mystery. Oh, Gary, Big Bundle McDennis, G. Goodberry.
I guess we'll never know.
That's it. I really can't wait to really celebrate the nondescript holidays.
Yeah.
And around the nondescript, non-denominational holiday tree. Open up those presents.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays. Especially if you have a whole bunch of Evantress merch. Buy all of our playsets and toys. Boom. Thank you. We are Legends of Evantress, and I'm being told that this may be uprooted. Last time, what happened on Uprooted?
I only rewatched to the end. I've got a pretty good memory.
I don't know if I remember. I think I do.
You decided to leave.
We're gonna die in the forest.
We had to leave.
You had to leave.
We're gonna get out of Dodge.
You were getting out of Dodge. You had 2 options, and you chose "fuck it, let's bail."
we learned about the cult of Nigeria and
Yes.
different levels and all
The cult of Nigeria.
The more money you pay, the higher you get.
Yep, the higher you get.
I got my membership card.
Yep, you did.
That's right.
We decided that Beauregard was not going to be able to keep himself out of trouble, and while we could erase our debt by doing an assassination, we decided to basically skip no heist, no assassination. We're just gonna skip town because we were able to convince someone that they saw our dead bodies. We faked our own deaths.
I think we had to do it twice too, which was
because
funny.
Bo messed it up.
It was
Yeah.
immediately
Old Bo messed it up.
Yeah.
So
No, good
there's
news,
a lot
everyone.
of confusion.
They're all still alive.
We decided that we were going to go. I forget which clearing we were headed to.
We can pull the map up.
Bitsy's clearing.
Yeah, because it's a bit pious.
Pottsville.
It's a bit pious, maybe. It's a bit like life's slower there.
Life's slower. It's more quaint.
There's no trouble for Beauregard to get into.
nice
That's
scissors.
not the map.
bigger, more hollow map.
I think you have to hide the camera as well. Yes, there it is.
There we
Okay,
go.
but we were going
Pottsville.
towards. We either decided we were going to have to go through Nookington or around Nookington, and we decided we were going to go around.
Go around it.
But as we were leaving the current clearing, Muckbed Creek, Beauregard brought all of his belongings with him. He was not in a position to really be roughing it or doing any kind of camping.
Yep.
And he brought all this,
Mac and cheese.
Yeah, he brought all this stuff.
Magazines.
Like nudie mags. In addition, he had like a hula hooping, hula skirt wearing gorilla as well. And then we had to stop for the night. There was a lot of fighting and arguing. Booker had it up to here with his father for the umpteenth time this journey. And we had to stop for the night, and we were around the campfire, and we were all, we were trying not to drink the water because we were absolutely convinced that he was going to give us Giardia. And somebody said that it would be fine, and Beauregard also agreed that it would be fine. And he drank the water and instantly contracted
He
Giardia.
cooked mac and cheese
With the water.
With the water, he didn't like.
The point is he
yeah.
contracted Giardia.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it essentially shat his guts out instantly all night long. It was very loud and awful. And then he finally fell asleep. And I don't know what I was doing. I don't know if I was on watch. But we had told tales of the famed and horrific ocelot around the campfire. We had talked about the scary stories. And none of us had seen one before. Or really even knew what one was. Just these horrible tales. Beauregard had a tale about the ocelot ripping a friend to shreds.
Oh my god!
Booker's uncle, his uncle, somebody. I can't remember. Ripped to shreds by the ocelot. And in the middle of the night, I think while Booker was on watch, he saw massively large yellow eyes staring back at him from amongst the trees. And there was a large creature that began to rise up 20, 30 feet into the air. And these eyes were looming in the distance. And Booker woke up grumbling and told Grumley not to panic. And that he had to be calm and quiet and to go wake up Peggy and to get Bitsy. And I was going to get Jean-Claude and Beauregard. And then all hell broke loose as I believe Beauregard began screaming and alerted everyone to the presence of the ocelot, and the ocelot's knows that we know it's there. And I believe we more or less scattered and began to run north to try to get to Nookington because it was the closest clearing, the closest place of safety, and the closest way to get out of the woods. And I believe that's where we left off.
How did Grumley react to all this? Do you remember?
He screamed.
It was one of his phobias.
You saw it.
Terrified. You were terrified. You were terrified. I think I pointed it out, and I was like, "Don't scream!" And you were very close to panicking, but you were holding it together until
then we
Beauregard
all
started
ran.
screaming.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Beauregard started screaming.
we're fleeing through the woods.
I was telling everyone to run north to try to get to the clearing, get out of the woods, to get to Nookington.
Got it.
But it's hard to tell where north is in the middle of the night in the woods. And I did a quick perception check. This is the part that I watched, that's why I remember this.
Oh, okay.
To try to determine which direction north was, to try to go towards Nookington.
Oh.
Okay.
Are we going for Nookington or are we going for Potts?
No, we were like on our way, so we're like under Nookington.
Oh,
yeah.
I
So
see.
it was like get out of the woods,
Okay,
try to
I
get
see.
to the clearing.
Yeah.
Someone get ripped apart by this giant.
That's right.
Mikey specifically said, "You don't know what a simian looks like, but that would be roughly what this thing looks like. Monkey trouble."
Oh my god.
So we got to get out of the woods before we get ripped to shreds. That's where we left off.
Okay.
How was your perception check?
I think it was reasonable, and I don't remember the exact what I rolled, but I remember Mikey being like, "You have a rough idea of which way north is, and you can start to go that direction." And Booker was like, "We have to go this way, have to go this way. We have to run. Like run, just run."
Okay.
And that was where we left off.
So we are going to start there. Hold on. I probably should have.
Should we take a coffee break?
No.
I mean, the
We
coffee's
obviously
done.
don't have to go to Nookington, and there's no reason that says anybody had to listen to what Booker was saying. That's just we were left off. That was
Well,
just
Grumley's going.
that was just
north.
We got to get out of the
Booker's
woods.
just trying to get out of the woods.
We're gonna be torn apart.
I would
Right.
start running immediately in whatever first direction you even begin to casually.
Yeah, that would be that was the
Casually
plan.
gesture.
That was Booker's thoughts.
I'm gonna stay close to Peggy because I believe that she has the ability to defeat
smite
anything.
this thing?
Yeah, to smite it.
So-
it'd be Gandalf versus Balrog. If it's like
You know, you shall not pass.
You know.
Why is this music not starting?
You know.
Yeah, man.
Booker is screaming at you to get north. As
Get out of the woods! Get out of the woods!
the three of you are awoken. As you hear the skittering of these massive centipede-like creatures all rushing towards you. This was supposed to be a fun Halloween-themed thing back in October.
That's right.
I don't know if you remember this.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, that's why I went to the Spooky Woods. Yeah,
October. Was
That's
a
right.
series of fun, spooky Halloween
We were
themed.
telling ghost stories
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
woods.
January spooky time.
Very
Yeah,
Are You
January
Afraid of the
spooky
Dark?
times.
Yeah.
As you all the three of you wake up, what are you all doing as this massive rock is rocketing towards you as another one crashes through, and I'm gonna see, I don't have any dice, here I do. I'm gonna see if it even comes close.
Oh god. Oh no.
It does. I need everyone in the camp to make a dexterity saving throw as a massive boulder
That's from a Viking.
rockets through.
I got a crooked moon. A natural.
You got a crooked moon? Gotta give it up.
crooked.
I got
Gotta
a
give it up.
19.
Okay.
Not bad.
So that'd be a 24.
24?
16.
25.
16?
Well
Go,
done.
What the fuck? You're level 3!
25.
Well, the advantage array does work. as
I
well,
got
so.
an 11.
Oh.
Oh
A natural crooked moon.
Natural crooked moon. I love that.
Is it under my characters?
Natural
Moon,
fucking
what was
moon.
crooked?
It's
Moon,
not.
what was crooked?
Oh, I'm not signed in.
Grumly.
Where's your iPad?
Oh, it's downstairs. I should have gotten it, but I didn't think about that.
You're the CEO.
I know. I know.
Why would you let it leave the studio?
I was-
Stop taking studio equipment out of the studio.
I was working downstairs.
That's a security risk.
It's a security risk.
Well,
you
You
risk
take 32
security.
points of bludgeoning damage.
62.
32.
You're
Oh.
fucked.
I'll protect you, but
No. The moment. No, Grumley! I would immediately turn back. I would turn back and try to pick him up. I don't care what happens. I would try to immediately pick up his broken body.
Are we close enough to see this?
You're all in the yeah, you're all there.
Sling
You're
him
just
over my
waking up.
shoulder
Oh my god!
and begin to run. Is he red? Are you red mist? Like what happened? Are you fucked?
I think I'm down.
You're definitely down.
No, I'm down. I had wait, how many points?
Because I have 24.
I have 31 hit points.
No!
Immediately.
Oh!
Immediately. I'm out.
Okay,
I'm out.
I pick you up and I begin to move you.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, do you have any way to like?
Wait. Wait, hold on.
Oh my
Just
God.
hold
Are we
on.
playing D&D? Are we playing some D&D?
All right, if we're actually playing D&D, hold on.
We
We are playing
Hold on.
D&D.
31.
Although
25th edition D&D.
I'm gonna throw this out there, this would be literally perfect with the Borg engine.
I know it would be.
We
should talk about
Yes,
it.
we should. I'm all about Borg. I'm a Borg man now.
Hold on. If I go to features,
I've been converted. I'm a
what
Borg
D&D
man.
be out, folks? Okay.
As you hear the skitter and the chittering of
The shivering.
Yes, the
as
shittering.
these horrific things that were living in the fur of the ocelot are sloughing off of it like bad, disgusting scabs from beneath its fur, as they are these scabby, horrible,
Sentient
mutated
lice.
centipedes that are skittering towards you.
So, if we're playing by these rules,
We are.
My stat block is technically a half orc. And I have relentless endurance.
You do.
When you are reduced to 0 hit points but not killed, you can drop to 1 HP instead once per long rest.
Pug fat.
So yeah, 100%.
Pug cover.
Oh, I stop what I'm doing and I immediately run back to Grumley and I help you up. Now get up! Get up, Grumley! Get up! No! Put your arm around me! We have to run! And I'm gonna start dragging him. I'm gonna start dragging
My
him
jaw
with
is like totally just dislocated. It's like,
me. No, your flat face is even flatter.
oh my god. It's concave
like
now.
concave.
Piggy, we gotta help! We gotta help! Come on, do some magic! Come on!
Well, where's it coming from?
It's very clear the rock just smashed Grumly and then flew and continued to smash through the woods in the direction.
All right. Well, how far out do you think they are?
We gotta follow the direction that rock came from.
Wait, we're gonna go towards the rock.
We gotta
run
look.
away?
You very clearly see Booker and Grumley running away from the rock. Like, north towards Nookington.
Come
on! It's gonna be okay! I got you, buddy!
You gotta need the magic to hide us and do some damage and do something. We're getting scared.
No, I mean, I suggested a couple of things today. I'm feeling quite tapped out. Are we going towards the rock? Oh my god! I'm going away from the rock.
I'll run following.
Yeah.
I immediately catch up to them too. I'm incredibly fast.
So you're attempting to run. As you begin booking, as you hear the as they start to skitter up the trees, and they're all jumping all around you. It's like in our one hangout stream where we said if you were being chased by 100 bitsies, how nightmarish in the woods that would be.
That's
Yeah.
awful.
It's
That's
exactly
awful.
what that would look like as they are chittering and laughing and following you. As you turn back and you see that horrid grin on the ocelot with its strange hands as it looks for another boulder. You hear a stomp as it begins to pursue you as you begin to run. However, you realize that Beauregard is nowhere near the camp.
Fuck that guy.
Oh no.
There's nothing that can be done. He's a walking death trap.
Why'd you stop?
No, I didn't stop.
Why'd you keep running? You promised.
There's no time! There's no time! I alerted him! I told him again he had to come!
He can't run. He's shooting himself. We're trying to run and shoot himself at the same time. It's hard.
He's an adult, man! He can figure it out himself! He's an adult! Run!
Oh, I would
want my last meal to be mac and cheese.
And dysentery. Don't forget the dysentery.
And I need you're leading. I need you to make a survival check to see how well you get.
+2.
How well, and I'm going to need everyone to make either an athletics or acrobatics check to see if you can outrun.
Okay, it's dark. Even though I probably have some level of dark vision, I'm disoriented. We're under duress. We're under attack. I got a 13. It's hard for me to really know what we're doing.
Are we playing 2024?
We are playing 2024. Sorry, calm down.
I just rolled a natural 1, which, in addition to my lucky halfling feature, allows me to re-roll it anyway. I gain heroic inspiration automatically.
Oh,
wow!
yeah,
Did they keep that in? Is that still a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
As far as I know.
So I get an 11.
An 11. Okay.
Yeah, I'm too worried. I got a 13. I'm too worried about Grumley. I'm too worried about everything that's happening. Yeah.
I got an 11 as well.
Okay.
Oh, 25.
Okay.
Do I need to roll something else? In addition to the,
I can roll for Jean Claude.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Jean Claude fails horribly.
Acrobatics, I got a 24.
24.
What's his bonus? For
Probably very high.
athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
+5.
So he got an 11 too. So three of us got 11.
I turn because I see that he's dragging behind. I run around Booker and then come back and I try to grab Jean-Claude. We're in the same spot.
Okay. As I will say, 25 here. Oh God, where's my notebook? Well, I'll use this. Let me roll for the centipedes.
Jean-Claude,
They got a natural 1.
words aren't going to help. Come on.
As you all go back and you realize that you are gaining distance, but they are keeping pace. You are not able to escape. As you run through and you see...
we can see them?
They're kind of all around. They're towards the back, and through the moon is piercing through the canopy of this dark wood. As you are able to see glimpses of them as they are skittering towards you.
I don't know what we're going to do. All I got is this rusty knife with questionable stains on it.
Worker.
Yeah, Grumley, it's okay. Save your strength.
I think it's an ocelot.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
I have a phobia of those.
Yeah, me too. I'm developing one.
You see that you remember that you were keeping pretty close to the river. Can you pull up the map, Rich?
That's right. And that's, I think, the other thing we were using to orient ourselves to try to go... Oh, fuck, no. Yeah, we were like directly under...
So
we were like right here.
So you realize that you, as you approach this clearing, that there's a bunch of offshoots of creeks that basically you see up ahead that there, you hear the babbling of a creek bed to your left. Up ahead, you see a clearing through the woods, and to the right, you see a bit of a ravine that goes down. What direction are you all going towards as you see that as you're trying to escape? So basically that would be south, basically kind of more towards the south, directly west, and then kind of towards the north.
Oh, you're saying one of these pathways does have what appears to be the woods are thinning, and there's some sort of clearing, some sort
of a small grove and the like. There's a kind of more of a ravine or a hollow to your right. That's more north towards Nookington. There's a creek bed toward the left, towards your left, which is more south towards the river.
I think I would stick to the plan of trying to go north and head towards this hollow, this ravine.
Okay.
The ravine?
The ravine, yeah.
I think that's what I would try to do. I don't think I would stray. I think that Booker would try to stick to the plan and go north. Just try to get out of the woods as quickly as possible. As the crow flies, as they say.
Okay. You all make your way, and as you push through, you hear the skittering of these things. They are keeping pace, and you see now that this ravine it opens up and goes really deep and starts to actually get a little tight, where you would have to go single file in order to proceed. And you would, I would ask that how are you going to basically? Are you going to cross? Are you going to go through? How are you going to approach this ravine that's ahead of you?
I think what I would do is, while I would make sure that Grumley is towards the direction that we need to go, and that he's more or less safe, and I would turn around and basically plant my feet and look all around at these creatures that are coming at us. And I would look to see, do these centipedes, do they just look like centipedes, or is there anything that's like...
you've seen in your woods of bugs, or bugs are kind of like the livestock and the animals of the setting.
And so you've seen centipedes of all varieties. These are mutated. They have the same simian grin and the simian-looking face of the ocelot.
Do they look like they have ears?
Yes, they have little ears too.
I plant my feet, and while hopefully Grumley is assessing some of the situation, I begin to look all around at these different creatures, and I pick one, and I point at it, and I say, "You're the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life!" And I point to another one. "You're missing some of your legs!" I point to another one. "Your mom!" I point to another one. I start firing off vicious mockeries at these things.
Okay.
To the best of my ability, hoping that they can hear me and maybe understand me, and try to slow them down as this onslaught, this wave of creatures is bearing down us. "Your father never loved you! You look like you're missing some chromosomes!" And
You can buy my popsicle anywhere.
Grumley, not now! Let me handle this!
I need you to make a general performance check for me, and I'm going to roll a group saving throw for them.
Oh boy, with a +7, I got a 16. But because we're so desperate, I'm going to use one of my bardic inspirations to bump this up. Because I forgot that I could do that.
Gotta give it up.
1 bardic inspiration, 1d6. Come on, baby. Not bad. So that would be a 19 total with the bardic inspiration that I spent.
19 total. Okay. That is enough as you start to hear them saying, as their heads are exploding, as they are shrieking, as they're exploding, as you see that gore and viscera from inside. Shockingly, you don't know what a human is, but human-like bones are exploding from these centipedes as they're falling from the trees.
Why are they exploding?
Go! I'll handle them for as long as I can! Go!
How can you do that?
As if you're going to go into, are you guys going to leap across the ravine or go into it? That'll determine how.
I'm like, you should have set me on my way.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm just going straight. I'm trying to go as straight as I can, and I would just like tumble into the ravine.
Okay.
I wouldn't try to like leap. I wouldn't try to go around. I would go down and then up.
Okay. Everyone make an athletics or acrobatics check to see how well you navigate this thing.
I'm going to wait to go until I see that they're making progress and then follow behind. Because I'm trying to hold these things off.
Yep.
What are we rolling?
Athletics or acrobatics check?
13.
No,
7.
much better.
Ooh.
25.
16.
21.
Ooh.
For my athletics.
21.
For my acrobatics when it's time for me to cross.
Okay. You do that, and Grumley attempts to shimmy down, and he actually tumbles and rolls over, and you see him like a bowling ball start to roll down into the ravine, and suddenly he disappears into darkness as you are crumbling crack as the earth gives way underneath him, and he disappears into the darkness below. Grumley, you fall into darkness as the earth crumbles, as you fall into this strange network of tunnels that seemingly exists beneath this forest.
Do I take any fall damage?
You're currently falling.
I'm currently falling.
That was very, very half-hearted.
Hold on. Can I do anything?
Grumbly,
fell down in the ravine, everybody. Are you okay? I'm gonna. How have I flavored my lay on hands?
How have you flavored it?
Yeah.
You've mentioned before that you were like a combat medic, but I don't know if you mentioned specifically lay on hands.
Licking your wound.
Yeah, that's great.
When I tumble, I'm supposed to cover my head, so I protect my head and neck. And only on
I feel bad about this.
I'll do 5 points of
This is why
healing.
you should never have a dog protagonist.
bad about this.
I'll do 5 points of healing.
5 points of healing.
Yeah.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw disadvantage because of your current state. It's the rest of you, the four of you. The centipedes are exploding, and actually seeing the gore and the viscera, I'm going to do a bit of a break tech for these guys. We do what do we do for Salt Marsh? It's not courage. Morale. We do morale checks in Salt Marsh.
Your art sucks. You don't have any friends.
They seem to be existential.
You'll never be good at anything.
As they realize that even despite being horrific creatures, the the thought of just existing and having no purpose in life awaits all of us, even horrible minions of the Ocelot.
You're gonna die alone!
As they start to get shaken, they slow down and they pull back a little bit.
It's working! It's working! How's it going down there?
As you see the Grumley's gone. The three of you see that. What do
I'm
you
on
do?
the other side of the ravine. I jumped.
What do you mean Brumley fell?
He rolled down. He rolled a lot, and he hit the bottom. And then all of a sudden, the bottom fell out, and it went down.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! And I guess I would go after him using my acrobatics roll of 21.
Okay.
I would attempt to climb down to see if my friend is a broken bag of bones.
Jean-Claude, can you make people's heads explode by insulting them?
I say, I don't think so. I didn't particularly learn that.
How did Booker do that?
I don't know, but it looks as though words are in fact helpful here.
I can't insult them to death, but I can throw a bunch of acid at them, and so I'm gonna pull out my acid sack.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna start acid splashing them, which is also a cantrip.
Yeah.
And I'm just, if they're ones that are like
Pickle
within
after
5
pickle.
feet of each other, I can do 2 at a time.
Okay.
So I'm just, you get some acid, and you get some acid, and I'm just gonna
Make
throw
an
it at
Arcana
them.
check for me, just generally. And 7, okay.
Well, no, it's more than that. I just have to figure out 12.
I'm going to do a group saving throw.
12.
Oh, as they start to fall, Booker, you go in. Grumly, you fall down, you smack and hit, and what would you get on your saving throw?
A 4.
A 4. You take 10 points of bludgeoning.
I'm Yamcha.
You youngest, the earth, a plume of dust rises up from the underground tunnels as Booker.
My limp hands are still covering my head and neck, but I'm knocked out cold.
As you hear the screaming, the two of you hear. As the acid is hitting.
I totally forgot it's the super croaker, so it's on my back, and I'm
That's
just,
right.
Oh!
don't do that hand motion. Don't do that hand motion.
Are you bumming the super
Don't do that. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's a super croaker.
As they're like, as you see as acid is hitting these centipedes, and their carapace and human like flesh is pouring away as there's human skulls are being revealed beneath as they're collapsing as they are being horribly massacred.
I think I preferred the insult exploding head technique.
What are you saying, Missy? I can't hear you over the massive amounts of death.
No, they didn't stop screaming.
I say we should have just killed that one guy.
Shit is ready.
Should have done what I wouldn't give to just have Hootie eat blowfish, Hootie T blowfish, to have his fucking neck in between my hands right now. Grummy's down in Dark Ravine. Fucking centipede heads are exploding behind us.
We gotta follow Booker. Come on.
I'm gonna go mac and cheese.
I'm gonna pull a John Claude to try and get him down to the ravine.
As you're screaming, you see a look through the woods, and you see this ocelot way behind as it has seemed to be protruding, but are pursuing. But as you see, it's looking behind a tree. Its large, horrific eyes are looking at you. This glowing yellow, almost like 2 moons.
We all see this.
As well, you're kind of. It seems to be like locking in on Jean-Claude as he's having this existential crisis. I need you to make
He lifts off the ground a little bit.
Damn.
I need you to make a wisdom saving
Like a
throw.
finale of chicken.
I fail probably. I fail
A
almost
disadvantage.
certainly. Oh golly! I'm definitely.
It's a terrible kill, I just want you to know.
I believe it. I'm definitely. Is that an ocelot? I'm going cuckoo bananas. I got a 9.
A 9. You take 10 points of psychic damage, and you are paralyzed for 1 minute with fear.
Oh no. he's like a fainting goat. He's like a fainting goat. Jeez.
This is going very well.
I need you to make an acrobatic check to see how well you land into the darkness.
Sure.
Oh.
Okay, you're catching Jean-Claude?
Yeah, I
Good luck. I'm a lot of bird.
He falls on me, and it takes me a moment for me to like get enough leverage to scamper out, but I eventually do, and I see that he's completely paralyzed. And then I just roll him down the ravine and start to follow down.
Make an acrobatics. You can see how you do this. Peggy is standing, holding the line like that one mech from Matrix Revolution.
Oh my god! Yeah, that was awesome.
Against the swarming mechs.
24.
24. Oh yeah, you are able to basically roll Jean-Claude as he follows.
I wouldn't be able to push him, but I have a powerful punch, so I just
like Rumley rolled, and he slides down very easily like a a golf ball down a mini course.
Baby, come on down!
I got a 13.
13.
To get down to
okay,
Grumley.
you are going to take
I figured.
2 points of bludgeoning damage.
As I hit the ground, I look to see if I can find where Grumley is.
You land on top of him.
Oh, Grumley! Grumley, are you all right? Oh, no, Grumley, no! And I'll kneel down beside him, and I'll cradle his head in my arms as I begin to sing softly in his ear. Once there was a way to get back homeward. Once there was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. And I will sing a lullaby as I cast Cure Wounds at a 2nd level to try to bring him back.
Okay, do that.
4 plus 1 is 5, plus 5 is 10 points of healing.
I think you rolled one more die now.
Oh, really?
Let me double check.
I'm probably not on 2024, so we'll just say it's one more.
Yeah,
It'll be
let's say
13
it's one
points
more.
of healing. Golden slumbers fill your eyes. And I go on and on, and as this light begins to
This light
bathe him.
begins
One
to
more
fill you.
even.
Smiles awake you when you rise. 16.
Is that you?
It's me! It's me!
Somebody singing the Dung Beatles?
Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby.
I think there's an us.
It's gonna be okay, buddy. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Oh.
As you suddenly hear as you come to the second as you're mid-fall into the darkness. I need both of you to make dexterity. All 3 of you to make dexterity saving throws.
I'm disadvantaged.
He has just pushed
Disadvantage?
on top of you. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
come on, please. Oh,
Not
pretty
good
good.
enough. I got
13.
an 11.
13.
The 8.
8.
Oh!
You each take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you all tumble into each other. Jean-Claude falls on top of both of you as you tumble down. As Bitsy, I need you to make a acrobatics check to see how well you jump into the cave.
14.
14. You are able to land very gracefully despite all of this.
I Black Widow pose, and then I jump back up. Hey, are you guys okay? They're like in a big pile. Peggy's still up there. I asked her to come down.
Shh, Book is singing.
Yeah, I'm just. It's okay. Here, you all right? You gotta get up. The song's over. I can sing more later, but you gotta move.
Is this the ocelot still there?
It's up there somewhere. We can't stay here.
All of you here?
Awful sizzling and popping and like.
As Peggy is massacring them. What
Let's go!
I'm like slowly hopping back towards the hole, and then I'm just gonna frog leap into it, so I can jump 20 feet
Okay.
just automatically, and then the rest.
Make an acrobatics check at advantage as you leap back.
Did you overcome your paralysis?
I
Nice.
just broke out of it.
Nice.
Yeah. That's broken.
12.
12. You are actually managed to land in the hole gracefully. And as you're doing that, you see all the centipedes, they're all rushing towards, as you're leaping back, they finally break through as they go towards the ravine. However, when they see that hole in the darkness, their eyes fill with fear. And as they all scream and skitter away.
I scared the shit out of them. They got so scared when I jumped in here. Wow, you're not looking so good. They were so scared when I jumped in here. You doing all right? They skidded away. They just ran away.
What was that stuff you were spraying them with?
Oh, it's my super broker.
They're coming apart.
Well, yes, magic.
Also, your words made their heads explode. I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense.
There's no time to question it. We gotta make sure we're okay. We gotta get out of here.
I'll say faces were melting off. Heads were exploding. And Bitsy pushed me down into a deep dark hole.
Well, you weren't going yourself.
I feel chicken fried.
Where are we? Have any of you guys ever seen the movie The Descent?
No. What's that one about?
Oh, you'll love it. I'll tell you guys about it later.
Who's in that one? Is that the one with Kristen Stewart?
No.
Oh. I'm
Kristen
thinking of something
Stewart.
else. How does my nose feels funny? How do I look?
My face is concave.
Wow.
Oh,
You're
not,
not
my jaws
looking
are
so
sad.
good.
it's not that bad. It's all right. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right.
How much did you heal me for?
It was 16 total points.
Oh,
if
that's-
I had to put a number on it.
That's pretty
You need
good.
to do one of these, like,
Oh. Does that work? So,
You know, if you just have your teeth removed and you get some of these, and I pop out my teeth, then you never have to worry about that kind of stuff ever happening again.
oh, frogs have teeth?
No, that's why I put these in.
Oh, smokes! Look at that.
My nose pops back out as I'll use 5 more points of lay on hands.
Beautiful.
Oh. I feel weirdly kind of fine.
You got them all. Did you get them? They're not coming in here.
No, I horrified them so much that when I jumped in here, they were like, well, we're just going to give up, and they ran away.
All right.
well, that's good news.
Okay. All right.
Good job.
Which means we must be completely safe and in absolutely no danger down
Do
here.
you think the ocelot will come down here?
No, not
think
at
it
all.
can-
You should have seen how quickly they ran.
I don't think it can fit. It would fit.
It's pretty big.
The big one was really big.
I don't think you can get down here either.
I don't know. This hole's pretty large.
We gotta
John
get out of here.
Claude came through it like a hot dog down a hallway.
I'll say, what does that mean? What are you insinuating?
You know, like a hallway's really large, and if you take a hot dog and you just throw it down a hallway, it just whoosh, like doesn't even hit the sides, it just slides.
well,
The hallway would never even notice it was in it.
I mean, I took up a little bit more space than that. I think the hallway, I mean, I guess Grumness. Well, we're all here, okay?
We gotta find a way out of here. It's too dark down here, and we gotta get out of here. We gotta get back up top.
Can anyone see? I don't have dark vision.
Well, technically, it doesn't say that I have dark vision.
No,
but...
I can't see.
No, I do.
either.
I have dark vision. I have dark vision.
Oh, thank
Oh, you know what? Here.
Thematically, as a
Bitsy
raccoon, I should
and
definitely,
Mark
I should
can
definitely have it as a
I
raccoon.
cast dancing lights.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wow.
And I just light all the candles on top of my hat. There we go.
Is
Just
there a
little bit
scene
of
in
magic.
Descent where we light a match and there's a bunch of horrible monsters around us?
Do you have any matches?
Joke's on you. We are the monsters.
I've got this rusty knife with questionable stains.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because it's my inventory description. It's funny.
No. All right. Whatever makes you happy.
Wait, what are your dancing lights?
I just have candles in the brim of my hat, and I just light them.
Oh. Oh. Well, now I can see.
I'm gonna look around.
Make your perception check at disadvantage. My internet is really struggling.
Oh,
here.
maybe I do have dark vision. Either way.
No,
Now
actually-
I can see better.
Actually, I've decided
I
I have a
don't
jar
have
of
dark
lightning
vision.
bugs, and so
That-
I let
I
them.
like that one
I
better.
let them loose, and they illuminate.
12.
That's very cool.
12. You look around and you see that you are in a cave. The you can hear the skittering and the rumbling of the ocelot from above. But you look and you see that this cave system seems to go in all directions around you. As you see, you just hear the faint dripping of water, but it is incredibly dark. And each tunnel that goes deeper into the earth seems to yawn almost.
Gosh.
Oh, it's so nice to find a place that's safe.
We're in like some sort of underground rock tunnel system.
My condolences, Booker.
He was right there. He was right. I warned him. He was screaming. He woke everybody up. We took off. He was right behind me. And the next thing you know, he wasn't.
No, I'm sure he's okay. Don't
I mean,
say
there was
that.
no way someone could run away from that with so much shit in their pants.
I'll say he's totally dead.
It's
No.
impossible
No,
for someone to
your
survive
dad's
that.
not dead.
Normally,
Oh,
I'd
no.
agree with them. It's impossible for anybody to survive that situation. But it's just he's unkillable. The
Anybody
man's
else feeling
unkillable.
uncomfortable, like something is about to happen.
Oh, is it? It's dark in here, right? Mm-hmm. I have dark vision. Now, I also have dark vision.
We all have dark vision. We got dark vision.
I also have all of my magical illumination.
No, I just wanted God to know that I have dark vision.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you hear me, God?
I think your dad might be okay.
Look, worse things have tried to kill him. I mean, look, that was bad.
Worst things are trying to kill him. Did you see that?
That was bad. It wasn't Pervert Mansion bad, but that was bad. All right, we've seen some things.
That was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
You had it worse than that at a pervert mansion?
Pervert Mansion was at least 3 times worse.
Then
He was bad.
I say, then evil ocelots having the faces melted off and you blowing up heads with words.
That was just another day that ends in Y. The Pervert Mansion, that's a different tier. You don't even want to know
you
about the
should have
Pervert
been
Mansion.
I should have stayed in the courtroom.
Bitsy ate someone's penis.
Well, eventually I spit it out, but
What do you mean eventually?
it took him, you ate a couple chews.
You saw the evidence locker.
Oh,
It was like that, but like 10 times worse than that.
See, that was definitely worse than whatever we just experienced. He won't even talk about it. He's able to talk about the ocelots, but he can't talk about the evidence locker, and he got a glimpse of the unglimpsable.
Once you've been in the outskirts of the Hollywood, you can really handle anything.
The ocelot and those weird scented human people, they
What's
were
a human people?
What's a human?
They were on us the whole time. They were focused on us. I think that your dad might have slipped away.
That's actually a really good point.
They might have been detracted by his smell.
It's very possible. It's very possible.
Their ears were on the sides of their heads.
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, it was madness.
Horrifying.
Oh.
It was even worse when it was melting off.
The sizzling, the popping, the smells. Ah,
I'm glad I missed
Anybody
that.
else hungry?
A little.
I could eat.
Which way should we go now?
North, maybe.
How many
All right,
tunnels
follow me.
does there appear to be around us? Were you able to see?
I got a 12.
12.
I-
You
it's just
can
rocky
see that
caves and all,
yeah.
right?
I would need to know more about what you're looking for. What are you trying to deduce? What are you trying to discern?
Fair.
Maybe we should find that water dripping.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, going to a source of water isn't a bad idea. I mean, we don't want to drink it outright. I think we all learned that firsthand.
I tried to warn everybody about the dangers of dysentery and giardia.
But is this can't you drink natural spring? Like, as long as it's flowing or something, you can drink it, right?
Look, I'm no survival expert. I don't claim to know anything. I just know that I don't want to eat mac and cheese made with dirty river water.
Well, that proved to be true. Yeah.
We have to face the possibility that we'll never get out of here and that we'll starve and die.
What?
I saw
No.
I saw a map of the woods once, and it was missing people overlaid with the cave system, and they matched right up.
You knew there was a cave system here?
Yeah, I mean, it's right underneath Nookington. It's called Nookington.
And it swallowed people up just like it swallowed us up.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go missing forever.
No, of course we're not. Well,
Not
at least
everybody.
I'm not.
Oh, your dad can file a missing persons report.
Oh, he'll never do that. That'll never fit in. Until he realizes that we might have money and can bail him out of trouble, we won't even cross his mind.
Look, 4 out of 5 people who go missing in caves live. So
Oh.
you're fine.
Well,
Well,
some of us will be fine,
I mean, I think-
statistically speaking.
I think most likely Grumley's going to be the one that goes missing. And
Me?
then next is going to be John Claude.
I feel already on this one. I don't know where
And
the
then
hell I
sadly,
am.
I hate to say it, but Booker's probably next because he's the most heroic of the both of us. And then it's really just a coin toss between me and you.
I don't have any coins.
Yep, I'm surviving. So, do we want to go towards that water or not?
Well, even if we do go missing forever, we could start a society down here.
Oh,
And, build some little, cave huts out of, broken wood like they did in Pinocchio inside a whale's stomach.
are we aware of the existence of moles?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say make a history check straight.
That's very interesting.
12.
12. I would say You know, you never met a mole. You maybe have heard about people talking about moles.
Rumors.
Yeah, rumors.
Listen,
Yeah.
I heard a rumor once. Moles.
Oh, I got one of those on my ass.
Well, not like that. It's like a mole, like a creature that digs tunnels, just like these. Maybe. Rumors. Who knows if they're true or not?
Would I have?
Oh, apparently a mole was mentioned in season 1, episode 3. So I guess you know of moles. Maybe.
But I've never met one.
Yeah,
I've never met a mole.
Wow.
Thanks for just making
Do
that up, chat.
snakes exist in Uprooted?
That's probably.
You know snakes also do this too, right? They could swallow each of us whole.
The point is, we might not be alone down here.
I hate snakes.
Are you saying there's a chance that ocelot wasn't in fact afraid of us, but afraid of?
Oh no, he's definitely afraid of us.
Okay, well, in the event that he wasn't,
No, it was definitely me.
could there be something else down here? Is that what you're saying?
Certainly. But if it's moles, they might help us. They can get us out of here.
Do we know if moles are good or bad?
Well, I've never heard anything bad about them, just that they may or may not exist.
I think they wear, like, fancy clothes with billowy sleeves.
You think?
And, like, the little boots that are pointy at the end,
Wouldn't
you
that get in
know?
the way of digging? Those puffy sleeves would impede
Yeah,
their
and
digging.
why would you dress like that if you're down in the middle of the ground where it's super dark and no one can see what you're wearing?
And they get dirty.
No, I don't
ruin
think
the
they.
fancy
I
clothes.
don't think they dig. I think they just live down here.
Oh,
Well, then how do they make the holes then if they're not digging?
Oh, I don't know. They were probably just here the whole time.
These are the holes were here first.
The holes
and
were
then
here the whole
moles
time.
came?
I mean, we didn't dig these holes, and
Oh,
here they
well,
are.
Then who dug the holes?
Nobody.
What's
They were
more
just
ancient
there.
than the mole people?
Who moles the mole man?
what? Whoa, that's deep.
Whoa!
Whoa,
We don't have enough information. We're just speculating.
that's true.
Yeah,
I mean,
what else are we gonna do? We're in the middle of a mole hole.
I
down
said
in the
it was
earth.
just a rumor.
Mole hole.
Pick a direction and
You
let's
guys want to
go.
write a song about moles?
Maybe. I'll see if inspiration strikes. I don't know.
Well, towards the water then. I mean,
Hear
if
that,
something
by
else
the
is-
way, when I was just completely annihilating their faces with my super croaker, someone was singing the Dung Beatles.
I say no. I was paralyzed by
beautiful,
fear and
too.
pushed down the hole. I didn't hear a daggone thing.
It was lovely. It
Oh well.
propelled me forward to continue to incinerate.
Seems like a strange time to be singing songs. Wow.
Yeah, who would do that? That's crazy.
Terrible eldritch ocelot abominations are throwing giant boulders
Yeah,
at us.
that's nuts. But when inspiration strikes, it just
I
it just
would
is. It
purchase
does.
a ticket
It
for
does.
that person's concert. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, I mean, it could be a great concert. I'm just saying, I'd sacrifice my seat
Well, I just think
if
that
Ocelot started to attack the arena. It was held within.
I'm sorry that I pushed you down the hole in your paralyzed state.
Well, it's okay. I don't even remember it.
Are you
I
hurt?
was so stricken by fear, my whole brain turned off.
Are you hurt?
Yes, quite a bit.
Where are you hurt?
My most of me.
Stop it! And you heal.
Stop it!
He's
you
hollow
heal- you heal 9
bones.
points. I push all these points like a massage person and just.
There you go.
Oh. I'll say that's quite nice.
I thought that might help. My pleasure.
Well, thank you, Betsy. What? How much should I have?
9.
That's pretty good. All right, fearless leader, lead the way.
Yeah.
Lead us as we build a new civilization underground.
Also, teach me the secrets of how you can say words to people and then their head explodes.
Or we can just go to sleep right here because I'm still tired.
We will be the mole people now.
You're a pug.
Yes, but in spirit.
I don't want to be a mole.
I need the sun. I don't want to live underground.
I feel like a puffy shirt would cut off a lot of your neck. I don't think it would be a good look for you.
Oh. Well, it depends. Are they? Maybe there's one that's a nice deep V. You know, that would complement my
with
large.
a frilly collar.
Oh,
you
frilly!
think?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
a
that
mole
would
would
look
wear
good
that.
on
I
you.
could be a mole
Yeah,
person.
okay. Are you gonna wear some nice cuffs?
Oh, with the little like frilly
Oh,
bits too.
yeah.
Yes, yeah, and the pointy boots. I gotta find one of those.
What about a cod piece? Have you ever thought about a cod piece?
I've always wanted one of those.
I think this is perfect.
They only gave us mackerel pieces in the army.
I think you
I've
were meant
always
for more.
aspired to more. Happy birthday, David Bowie.
Well played.
That was from chat.
I listen for the sound of the dripping water that Bitsy has mentioned.
Make a perception check. Straight.
Come on. 10.
A 10. What I will say is that it is the way that this cave is echoing. The water is bouncing, but what I will tell you is that it seems as if, as you kind of look around and you take your time, that you feel like there are basically 3 different primary major tunnels that you can choose. But beyond that, it sounds like the water could be coming down any one of those 3. With only a 10, you're not able to discern anything more.
I can't hear which way the water's coming from. It sounds like it could be anywhere.
It kind of echoes in here.
It does.
I think we should just go to sleep.
It echoes? Echo, echo, echo.
I'm just saying the word echo over and over.
Echo, echo, echo.
Oh, it does echo in
Echo.
here.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's like, is that what I really sound like?
Is that what I really sound like?
Yeah, that's what you sound like.
Well, that's almost a perfect replication.
Anyone notice how Bitsy's the only one getting an echo?
That's because I'm yelling.
Ah!
Let's go in the direction of the echo.
Whoa!
We'll go in the direction of the echo.
It sounds like it's coming from everywhere.
Yeah, but I yelled in this direction.
Oh, so we should go that way. Let's go this way.
That's as good a direction as any. Here we
I'll say
go.
it's got to be better than here.
And we go the direction that is that way, in the way that the echo is coming from, and that Grumley also pointed in.
I am going to
It's
need...
essentially a random direction. If you'd like us to roll...
Someone can roll a D3 for me.
I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
1.
Okay.
As we walk, we pass Gandalf and giving a heartfelt speech to a young hobbit while Gollum watches, but we don't interact with them. We just continue walking.
Also, that seems like a personal moment.
Don't intrude.
If you watch the movie, you can see us in the background.
This weird cartoon cast of characters just like way in the back.
1 in 5. We don't want to give them an opportunity.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You gotta increase our odds.
Walk.
But the Dark Forest Fury.
And you...
You know about the Dark Forest theory?
very.
Bitsy,
Yeah.
we gotta take him out. We gotta take him out. We have to.
Young Master Trouble.
Remember we were just talking about the Dark Forest Fury earlier tonight.
Just be real quiet. I'll be right back.
All right.
It's like a very tall... What kind of animal would Gandalf be? He would be
ferret.
he would be a storm crow.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He's not a
okay.
stoat.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a
See, I was
stoat.
thinking an owl.
A storm.
Old great,
good.
yeah, Gandalf Stormcrow.
Yeah, storm. Yeah, he is an old
Okay.
crow. He's
All
gray. He has gray feathers as he's leaning over this small woodland shrew.
Shrew.
Yeah, shrew. Oh, yes. Oh, there's me. My name is Grandolph Stormcrow. I am a wizard of sorts. Oh, I'm afraid of the dark, Grandolph.
Neither of them hear anything, but all of a sudden you just see Bitsy's hands break both of their necks really fast.
They crumble to the ground.
No, there is nothing to worry about. But I'm sure I saw that nasty rat and then...
Go to sleep.
And then I scurry back to Grumley.
All right, we can go. I took care of him.
Thank you. I'm
What
glad that
is the
you.
Dark Forest theory?
Well, we were just talking about it earlier today around a campfire. Remember?
No.
Oh, well, I feel better without them at our backs, I have to say. I'm glad you just walked over there and
That's
snapped
exactly
the neck.
right. Where if you encounter any stranger in the middle of the woods, it's the safest route to kill them before they can kill you.
Also, I got this ring. It probably looks worthless, though. I suppose I... Then again... Why shouldn't I keep it?
Fine and keep it.
Yeah, and there's no like subterranean, maritime salvage laws.
It's just good business.
Subterranean salvage laws. It's all yours. You're fine.
I'm going to add the one ring to my inventory.
You have a ring. It's a small golden ring.
The next time we talk to Bitsy will just all of a
It was
sudden be
around
like,
the neck of the little boy. of the little bowl.
It's not like that could hold the ill for us. And it's so.
That's very funny. We continue down the tunnel.
The look of their dead eyes as he looted their bodies lingers for just a moment. You completely forget them.
I'll never forget. I remember everyone.
Oh God.
What do you mean you don't know what the One Ring is? D&D Beyond?
What the fuck?
You continue to walk. And you begin to get tired as you realize you never finished your rest. You were
No, we
attacked
didn't.
pretty reasonably as you go down tunnel number 1. As you begin to walk and walk and walk, how long do you walk before? How long are you seeking to walk down these tunnels that feel almost endless?
I think that after we would walk for maybe a good 30 minutes, if we don't feel like we're making any progress or getting closer to the sound of the dripping, I would stop and reassess. Guys! I don't think we're getting anywhere. This all sounds the same. Nothing. It doesn't sound like it's getting closer. It doesn't sound like it's getting farther away. I'm really tired.
And gals.
It's everybody. It's all of us. It's fine.
All right. What were you saying?
I'm tired.
Oh.
We're not getting it. We're lost. At least where we were, we could see the above ground. Now we can't see anything.
We can see the terrible ocelot abomination monster.
Well, we could. Now we can't. Now we're just underground.
Well, this seems like as good a place as any to start our Molman civilization.
I don't want to live down here for the rest of my life. I'm with Jean-Claude. We need the sun.
I don't think we have a choice at this point, Booker.
We need food and water.
We
I
are
said we
missing.
can just keep walking.
We're missing persons, so we should accept our fate and make the best of it.
No, we have to fight on. We can never give up.
Yes, we'll never give up by building a civilization of Molman.
I'll say Peggy was right. He was the first one.
What's that supposed to
Do we
be?
hear
Well,
the
I'm
water
just saying,
drip
I
anymore?
think if you declare yourselves a missing person, I think that you are then, in fact, a missing person.
Well,
Make a perception check at advantage.
I think we might have to make camp. I don't know how much longer we can go on. We're pretty banged up.
19.
Is
19.
it bang to bang?
Banged up. It happened in the past. It already happened. We
Was
were
it
banged.
hanged or
And
hanged?
included, if I can,
hung.
drier, colder, any sort of like moss or things on the
Certainly
walls?
colder.
Colder.
It feels colder as the cavern tunnels have seemed to open up a bit. As you listen, you hear that there's the faint dripping of water as it's gotten considerably colder. It almost is starting to get overly chilly. It's been an autumn, but it's almost starting to feel wintry down here. As through this tunnel, as up ahead, you do hear what sounds like movement. The occasional skittering of something along the walls and the floor of this tunnel. And the occasional
Does it sound like the skittering of the forest that we experienced with the ocelots, or a different skittering?
a different kind.
Oh, no.
do I hear the howl?
Only Bitsy's heard it.
Oh,
You guys hear that?
No.
no.
At first I heard some like water dripping. It was like that.
Oh, right.
Okay.
And then I heard some skittering, and it was like,
Oh,
Oh,
and then I heard this
else?
like, oh yeah, just like that.
oh, wow.
Has anyone ever told you that you have a knack for mimicry? That was amazing.
A
It's
what?
so real. Wait, you heard another dog? There are dogs down
I
here?
heard something. It could have been like, I don't know, a wooing beast. I don't know.
Oh, I think only dogs are woo, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, but you don't skitter, so that's weird.
No, well, no, I don't think I skitter.
I have a question. Would you stop barking along if I started singing Phantom of the Opera?
Wait. Well, I mean, mate, I don't know. I don't really control it. It's sort of just, the music takes over, and I just
Been there.
have to let my feelings out.
No wonder the two of you are friends.
We get along well. We got a lot in common.
Yeah, we're all friends.
Yeah, but you and Booker got something a little special.
Oh, he's my best friend.
That's right.
No offense to the rest of them.
I mean, that's okay. None of us are really friends with John Claude. We just met the guy.
Well, I was gonna say that. Well, we just met yesterday.
And he's regretting this decision immensely.
He's still one of my best friends.
It's purely professional.
No, it's not.
Nah, it kind of is.
No, he's a dear friend of ours.
How? No offense or anything.
Well, this is a little hurtful, but
I'm sure we'll get there in time. It's just...
well, you don't have to ask so many questions.
We had a very lovely Italian dinner together.
Yeah.
He shit in the desk drawer of that guy we don't like too much.
That was pretty cool.
I'll say that was a good one. Booker's suggestion, of
Hey,
course. But
teamwork.
well, somebody had to
Have
do
we
it.
ever slept through a night with you around?
Yeah.
He saved us from the hangman's noose. That's pretty good. I mean, I can't complain about that.
I don't know how to tell you this, but they were building the gallows out there.
They were. They were.
And you got Booker off a lot.
Quite a bit. Well, just the one time, really.
That's all it takes, Tom. All you need is once.
Yeah.
Grumley, can you roll a performance check for that howl?
Oh, performance.
Oh, no.
I think my charisma's pretty good, actually.
You are a paladin.
I believe it.
Performance, you said. Oh. Hold on. Oh, I did it.
Sometimes he gets a little hooked up.
Performance is a. That's a 15.
15.
Okay.
Okay.
Not bad.
Just noted.
So, what do we think? Is this a good place for us to try to, bunk for the night?
Break ground on our first.
You really can't get that out of your head.
I mean, what else are we supposed to do?
We try to find a way out, Brumley.
Oh, there's no hope. Oh, we're down with it forever. You heard what Bitsy said.
There's not enough of us to start a civilization.
Yes, there is.
The second generation would be okay, but after that,
Monstrous.
it would be a nightmare.
Genetic mistakes left and right.
Yeah.
Well, they must have solved that at some point.
Who they? The maybe
That
the
they?
maybe
I don't
existing
know.
old people?
Peggy,
We
how
don't
did
even
you
know if they're
solve
real.
that?
I want to go to bed.
All right, well, we could
I
just
really
curl
don't
up.
want to create a second generation with any of you, frankly. So can we just go to bed?
I've got
none
a
of us-
bedroll, and we can all just curl up.
I mean, what? We would create a frog. Can you imagine the abomination that would...
and we would make a
How would that
pouch.
happen, though? How do you create a second generation?
A fraccoon. That would be absolutely terrible.
How do you think about it? How
That's
does
a,
that,
that's a story for another day,
The
Brumley.
best chance that we have is a frickin', and I don't want one of those either.
Oh no.
Oh wait, you're a we'd be Frooster, right?
Well,
well, a rooster's
Or
just a
a
male
frog.
chicken.
this is gonna give me nightmares.
Me too. Can we go to bed?
We can go to bed. We need to. Hey, keep it down. We don't know what that is.
I don't control that. I don't mean to.
Hear a distant howl coming in the direction that you're heading, as it echoes through the chamber as a very deep howl.
Oh, it's Warwick.
Oh, you know someone down here?
It's Warwick.
What the hell does that mean?
We'll see the light first, and then be a bunch of snarling.
No.
How can a dog live down here?
Well, I mean, we can see in the dark, obviously. We've got good noses, so we can sniff out food. I bet there's a whole civilization of dog mold people down here. We should keep going.
I don't
We
know.
shouldn't go to bed now.
Wait,
How do we know that they're any good?
yeah, can you like sense the intent of the howl? Does it feel ferocious and threatening, or is it like a welcoming, like, oh, come on down here?
How do I perceive it?
Make an insight check at advantage on account of being a dog.
I think that's a 13. Wait, middle check. Insight use. Oh, I'm proficient in that. 15.
15. You listen, and as you listen, you think about all the dogs that you've known, and you can tell this certainly isn't a dog.
Wait a minute. Well, now that I think about the timbre and sort of the kind of guttural at the end of the howl, I don't think that's a dog.
What? What do you mean it's not a dog? It howls like a dog. Sounds like one, right?
Would I have heard like wolf howl? Is it like a thing? Like, would I know about wolves?
I would say,
or
you know what,
coyotes?
we'll say that, yeah, you would probably know that this is very much the howl of a wolf. I don't know if you would have met a wolf, but you would have, like, it's kind of like how Fantastic Mr. Fox, like, thinks of, like, wolves are, they're really cool.
Guys,
What?
I think it's a wolf.
What the fuck is a wolf?
Oh, you've never heard of a wolf?
No.
They're like dogs, but way like cooler. They're like the original dogs, but they're so free. Like nothing holds them down. They don't even have to wear clothes.
I mean, that sounds like a good thing. That sounds amazing.
Oh,
we-
nothing holds them down like laws of decency or animal kind.
To be
No, not at all.
To be fair, none of us have to wear clothes. It's a choice.
Well, it's just animal decency.
Okay.
But my point is, they're free. They can do whatever they want.
Well, it sounds like we're in good company then.
What are they doing in a cave if they could do whatever they want?
Maybe they want to be in it. Maybe they want to start the first dog civilization too. I mean,
so are they
most
kind?
civilization.
Do we have anything to worry about? Or
Oh, it'll
okay?
be fun. I mean, I've never met one, but I've heard all about
But you
it.
know that they're kind and welcoming, and they're not like ocelots where you just know.
Yeah.
that they're-
And they don't ever like crash into houses and eat roosters or nothing like that.
At elementary dog boarding school, we used to stay up late and read stories about them, sort of like in the same way. Like we think of them kind of like, today we would think of like Cro-Magnon or like Neanderthals, they're sort of
But-
like our forebears.
You
Are
guys
they
don't
like-
know the word fucking human?
No, we never heard that.
I don't-
We never heard
I don't
that in
know
our
what
lives.
Are they the kind of creatures that are gonna like welcome us into their home and offer us a pot of stew, or are they gonna huff and puff and blow a piggy's house down or something?
No, I think that there's dinosaurs and
What?
volcanoes, and they eat like these really big ribs. But when
They-
they drive their cars and they get the
Whoa.
ribs on like the tray, for some reason they have a tray on the side of their car, their whole car flips over.
What are you talking about?
You've lost me. I don't know what you're talking about
You're
anymore,
saying that
Grumley.
wolves are dinosaurs.
No. They have the dinosaurs as like pets, but also weirdly appliances, like kitchen appliances.
Wolves have dinosaurs as kitchen appliances.
Yeah, so like imagine
Cave madness. Cave madness
You
is
have-
taking over Grumley.
You have like a
Someone
toilet
get this man an
in your
oil.
house.
Let's go find
But
Blondie.
instead of a toilet, it's like the mouth of a dinosaur.
I'm sorry, but they're pissing in a dinosaur's mouth.
Yeah, it's weird.
All right, are we going to the wolf or not?
And then
I
they,
don't want to go to anything.
and they
that's
say
gonna
it's
piss in
a
my
What sounds like the skittering of many legs of an enormous creature, and the intense rattling of wood as if wheels on stone, as you see an enormous black shape in the distance that seems to be getting larger. And you hear coming, sounding much larger.
Something's
and closer.
coming. So we gotta make a decision
What
here,
is
quick.
that?
That's what we gotta hide.
Everybody hold up their hand in case they're nude.
Oh,
What? I'm not gonna do
should we
that.
be friendly or should we Dark Forest Fury? I don't know. What do you think, Bitsy? Okay, no, you made a decision.
I mean, we
big-
already
I said,
killed people.
we just murdered
with
two
the dog.
people right back there.
We gotta kill whoever.
They're gonna think we're murderers.
Oh, let's hide. Oh God, let's hide.
They're gonna know for certain that we are
We
murderers.
try to find a place, like rocks to hide behind, an alcove, something to hide behind and watch this thing come closer.
Okay. Make a group stealth check as you all try to get behind some rocks and get into a ravine.
That was almost so
26. Let's fucking go.
6.
15.
16.
Stealth? Come on. 14.
Just so I'm
So
on
is
the-
that, sorry, you can say it again?
14, 15.
Who got the lowest?
26.
6.
Oh.
Captain and disadvantage.
Got it.
Yep.
Yeah. If only
You
Lefty goes
all
here.
hide as you look through the darkness. Oh, do you stuff off out your light, by the way? You've had lights going this whole time.
Yeah, I
The
would have when we
fireflies.
started doing
They're
that.
back in the jar.
You all dive behind some large rocks, some stalagmites, as this rattling and this skittering gets louder and louder and louder. As through the darkness of the tunnel, you see what looks like a large black coach pulled by a set of two massive shaggy spiders. And sitting is a coachman with a top hat that's very clearly a black wolf. a black furred wolf as this coach is making its way through the tunnels, as this thing is the cacophony of the skittering of these legs of these two huge spiders and the rattling of the strange coach that is riding along the cavern, the cave floor is incredibly loud. It's almost deafening as it actually passes you. As you see it pass by. However, as you're peeking grumly, you see the wolf look, and it makes eye contact with you. And then it continues on as it continues down along the way.
Whoa!
What was that?
I don't think a giant dino rib could overturn that thing.
Oh, no, you were way off.
I was totally wrong.
Also, he's wearing a top hat and clothes.
I knew that schools were full of liars.
You really are. I don't
about
think
those
we can start a
spiders?
civilization down here. We'd have to compete with that.
Well, what if they're friendly? What if we get to catch a ride?
Well, if they were friendly, it would have stopped and been like, "Hello, good people who are clearly lost down in this darkened tunnel. Let me assist you." But they
I don't think he noticed
didn't. He
us.
just,
We were pretty well hidden.
We were hidden.
wait,
I think he looked at me.
You think?
He saw me.
No.
He spoke to my soul,
Whoa!
to the primal beast within.
Wolves really are cool.
They really are.
I don't know. I'm kind of convinced we should go after the guy.
Well, what did he say to your primal soul?
Kill. Oh, no, he didn't. Why did he say that? I don't. No, he didn't say that. He just said, "Wow, isn't this a cool top hat?" Whoa.
You seem to be backpedaling a little bit. You're changing your story.
Sorry.
Chloe.
We could yell at him. Maybe he can help us. Or should we just keep going and try to find where he came from?
Let's follow the tracks.
We could just follow behind at a safe distance.
Oh, behind it, or go where he came from?
We could follow it. It makes so much noise, it probably wouldn't hear us coming. We could just follow at a safe distance and maybe find other people.
Do we want to go where he's going, or do we want to go where he's coming from?
I don't know. I'm worried if we go away from him, we might not find anybody else and we'll be stuck down here forever. And then we will have to start a new civilization. And by Gen 3, we're toast.
He must have come from somewhere, though, right?
Maybe. It's hard to say. I've never seen anything like this before.
This time of night, I mean, do we think it's likely he's coming or going?
It's impossible to know. I'd say we put it to a vote, but we'll be here for the rest of the episode.
I think a vote's a great idea.
Only we do it out loud. We don't write anything down. We just do show of hands.
Oh, wait, what's the question again?
Whether we follow the tracks where he was going or where he was coming from.
Okay, yeah, I think we do a show. Well, it's dark in here. We can't do that. We could vocalize it.
I have dark vision. Raise your hands.
Aye.
For what?
To vote whether or not those who want to follow that strange carriage. Raise your hands. I want to follow the carriage. I want to see where it goes.
Oh, I want to do whatever Booker wants to do. That does sound.
I mean, aren't you curious? Don't you want to know?
Yeah, man, and we can say hi.
You could meet a wolf.
I could meet a wolf. Let's go right now.
You guys made eye contact, and he definitely didn't tell you to kill.
One of you,
I
please.
kind of want to go where it came from. It seems like it belongs down here. It must have been coming from somewhere.
Ask the other one. Quick.
Who wants to go the direction that it came from? Away from the carriage and towards where it came from. Raise your hands. Bitsy, you gotta vote.
You have to vote.
You gotta vote one way or another. All right, we're going the way that it came from.
All right.
We might run into another one.
We might. No, hopefully there's a whole civilization of them.
It could be the right choice.
He was the first of many.
I was raising both my hands for what it's worth.
We attempt to follow the tracks, the direction that this thing came from. If it potentially left tracks on the ground.
You do. You continue your way for about 10 minutes, and then you hear the ooh coming from the other direction. As you hear the rattling as it begins to approach you from the... Basically, it's coming back the other way. You feel like... Or rather, you see that it's now coming back in the direction that you're heading.
Well, we can either hide or flag him down. We gotta make a decision.
We should flag him down.
Let's flag him down.
You should flag him down. Aren't you nervous?
Maybe we hide and Grumbly flags him down.
No!
Hey! Who's there? It's us! We need help! Help! We're lost!
Echo.
The rattling gets cacophonous as you see the black coach of the two massive spiders are pulling this thing. As you see the wolf coachman let out one more howl as if communicating with these wolf spiders, driving it forward as the carriage gets larger and larger until it turns directly before you. As it then the spiders lurch and they turn to the side as the carriage pulls to the side. You see that strapped to the back of this carriage that you had not seen before are two bodies. A vole and a crow have been tied to the back where the baggage is. They are hanging limply. Their broken necks are bruised and swollen. Their eyes are bulging open still. As the wolf coachman does not even look at you as you see the door of the black coach go as it opens.
Hide your hands.
Is that? Are we welcome? Is there anyone inside? Hello?
Put gloves on.
Hello? Is there anyone in there?
Hello?
Are we welcome aboard, Mr. Wolf, sir?
Mr. Fine Wolf, my name is Grumley. I am but a mere dog. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Mention the eye contact.
Oh, and did you make eye contact with me earlier, or was I imagining that?
I'll get in the carriage.
The wolf just simply looks at you.
Okay, offering. The door opened.
I'm following Peggy.
That's an invitation if I've ever seen one, I suppose.
As I get on.
I'll get in.
You all get in, and it is surprisingly plush and comfortable, but a little dusty. It seems old and unused. As the door, and you hear from outside as the spiders lurch and as they all skitter back, as the carriage lurches forward, and you begin to be pulled in the direction into the tunnel.
Well, I have to say, this is more like it.
It was sort of, our fate's turning around. This is amazing.
I was a little worried about the giant monster spiders and the striking wolf, but these are some fine accommodations.
Grumley speaks very highly of wolves. This is an easy decision.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to shit in the mouth of a dinosaur.
Grumley, you gotta stop saying weird shit, okay? Stop saying weird shit.
That's what they do.
All right?
Where are you going with all that?
You're really freaking us out here, all right? Really freaking us out.
Why are you accosting me?
Is your brain all right? You took a serious fall. I'm worried about you.
That's what they would do. And they'd take showers and the dinosaurs would spit all over them.
You're just saying a lot of words that don't make any sense. Yeah. Okay?
Fine. I won't talk about my...
You should drink more water.
Don't eat so much asparagus.
I knew asparagus was next. It's the logical progression. It's like mouse, cat, dog. Asparagus is the third joke.
Grumley, just promise me you're gonna stop saying that this place is like the dead dream of an old man, and the crows are looking at you and forming weird patterns. All right, I'm worried about you.
Oh no, all right. It's just fairy tales you used to believe in dog boarding school. That's all. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
You continue to the ride as you see that this tunnel goes into a massive cavern that goes that is hundreds of feet tall, and you see as it goes into darkness all around you, there are huge ravines that go deep into the earth as the wolf leads this black coach pulled by the spiders through this cavern, and eventually before you, you see an enormous ruined castle on this strange rock precipice where there is at the very end of a large bridge as the wooden bridge clatters with as the coach and the spiders go atop of it.
Does it feel like there was any change in elevation? Like maybe we were descending, or did we stay level the whole time?
I would say that it feels pretty much the same.
Okay.
The same level is what I would say.
All right.
Would you say that we get a short rest?
I would say you, of course, enjoy a short rest.
Very exciting.
Stone houses.
Wow. As you see that before you, the gate, this massive double wooden gate is before you, and the coachman lets out another as you wait, and you hear as the gates open, and the carriage makes its way through, and then as soon as you enter the courtyard of this enormous looming castle, you hear the unsettling noise of the as the gates close behind you.
Are there any windows in this carriage?
Slam.
Are we able to like?
Yeah, there's 2 small windows. Yeah,
I'm looking at the back. That's not good. We might not be leaving here anytime soon.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh boy.
We're in a carriage with bodies on it.
Yeah, what was that about?
I don't know.
Who are those people?
I can't. No idea.
Oh man, I'm all about the scary Bilbos.
You all wait as you hear the creaking of the carriage as the wolf gets off and walks past your door, and you hear him chop the rope as you hear the loud thud as the 2 corpses fall onto the ground.
That's a bit
and
dark.
you hear him pick up both corpses very effortlessly, and you hear the heavy thuds of his boots as he seems to walk elsewhere. And suddenly they get fainter and fainter as you hear a door open and then shut.
I try the. Is there a handle and like to open up the? I try to open up the carriage.
You open up the carriage, and it swings open, and you are in this courtyard, and you see this massive looming cavern with the stalactites hanging down, almost looking like fangs above you, as you see the looming, spiraling architecture of this castle going all up. It perhaps was once grand and magnificent, but now it has fallen to disrepair and ruin.
I guess we just go up to the front and see if anybody's home.
If not, then this is a nice place we can finally get some sleep.
He must have brought us this way, agreed to bring us in his carriage of a sort. I suppose follow him inside. It's better than sleeping in a dark, damn cave.
What's the worst that could happen?
Well, we could end up like
what good?
Well, I was gesturing to the 2 murdered people ahead of us, as if we're all standing side by side.
And it's kind of weird that he collected 2 dead bodies and brought them back.
Well, maybe they're trying to be respectful and give them a proper disposal.
Oh, well, maybe recycle them and, because food is rare down here, maybe.
We're not going to eat the dead, Grumble.
Oh, you're right. No, that was ridiculous. Why would I?
Are you feeling all right?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
All right.
Why wouldn't I be fine?
I don't know. I'm just worried about you. You're acting a little weird.
No, I'm totally fine. Took a pretty big hit,
You did.
Fell a couple dozen feet,
That's right. That happened.
Other than that, I'm totally cool,
All right. I think you just need a good night's rest, all right?
You're right.
What are you doing?
That's it. What do you mean?
Why are you slurping like that?
Oh, no, I'm grumly hungry.
I'm gonna.
We're all hungry, Grumly, all right? That's not new. We haven't eaten in forever, especially after the chip mac and cheese incident.
How come suddenly you're talking in kind of like a broken language kind of structure?
I'm hungry. That's not that weird. Cookie's dad was hungry. That's why I ate the mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And I'm still, a bit cross that I didn't have any. I'm glad I didn't, because then I'll be shitting me pants, but I'm still a little hungry because I didn't have any mac and cheese.
I'm going to walk up to the front of the carriage. Is the wolf with the top hat still there?
No,
He was
he's
inside.
gone.
You open and close the door.
The spiders are just standing there.
I'll walk back to the group.
You mentioned the castle
wanna
was on
carrot?
like an outcropping of rock that
Yeah.
overlooked something else. Or?
Yeah, basically, there's like the very deep, dark ravines all around it where it goes into the complete abyss.
Okay, so
into
you
the
can't
earth.
see anything else.
Yeah, and
this is
the
maybe
walls
like-
are all around you now. So now
Got it.
all you can see is up above with the huge stone walls of this castle. Going
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're inside the walls.
We're
And the
inside
castle
like
is-
Yeah. You've gone across
like
the
a
bridge.
wall.
You would have looked
Got it.
over. You would have seen the abyss down below.
Just
and
darkness.
then it's into the
got it.
darkness.
Okay.
Yeah, and you look around and you see that that some of these have lost. Some parts of the wall have crumbled. Various rows of stone of stacked stone that have fallen in either inside the wall or outside that have not been repaired. As you see the large gates of the actual fortress, the keep of the castle before you.
Well, come on. We're tired. Grumley's hungry. Let's walk up and see if there's a host or something.
Okay. With any luck, they might have a banjo. Still need to replace mine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I bet he's got tons of banjo. I bet he has a whole banjo room. Look how big this castle is.
One can hope. Here we go.
We walk up to the door.
You walk up to the door.
Are there huge knockers on the
There's
front of the door?
enormous knockers.
Okay. Just
And you
checking.
see that they are shaped very interestingly.
Okay.
That they are for the massive knockers that they have a shape, a face of a figure. He seems to be a bat gentleman with a large, heavy mustache and these sunken eyes, as it seems to be looking very lordly.
A bat?
A bat, yeah.
I can't reach. Can someone grab the knocker?
I don't know. Those look pretty heavy.
I can't reach. Can someone grab the knocker?
Sean, I think it's got to be you.
Echoes through, and the walls rumble. Some of the silt on the stone kind of falls off, and you wait, and then as the doors open, and you see these dark, beady eyes as a hunched figure looks at you with crooked teeth, as a gray rat looks at you and says, "Welcome."
Oh, God.
Welcome, friend.
Oh, you scared us.
The master has been waiting for you.
The master's been waiting for us?
Is that
Waiting.
is that the wolf gentleman with the top hat?
No, the coachman. No.
Sir, are you all right? There's something wrong with your face.
What
are you talking
you having
about?
a heart attack? How about your face is drooping?
Oh, I think
How
that's
many
a
fingers
stroke.
in my whole mouth?
Yeah, Peggy's right. I saw my dad do this once.
Three fingers. Oh, hold on.
Oh, there was only two.
Oh, old Wygor knows his counts.
Did you say your name is Wygor?
My name is Wygor, the master. I serve the master here.
Oh, all right. Well,
In these dark caverns,
if
it
he,
is dangerous to travel on foot. Thank goodness the coachman found you.
if he's been waiting for us, then tell him we said thank you and we'd love to come
You
in.
will feast with the master.
We'll feast. We're gonna
Well, he
feast.
waits.
No,
He sleeps.
he
He
said our
sleeps.
feet with the master.
Oh.
I think he's one of those.
I'll say it is the middle of the night. It makes sense.
Please don't let this be another mansion full of perverts.
Sleeping.
Please.
Well, it's a castle, not really a manor or a mansion.
Oh,
No, there's
anything.
no perverts here.
That's what a pervert would say. That's what a pervert. No, don't let your guard down. It's exactly what a pervert would say.
Wait, Nick, still could be. You just had to word
Absolutely. Keep your guard up.
All right.
Oh, it's just me.
Are you sure there's
It's
no
me,
perverts?
the master, the coachman,
What?
and of course the dead.
What? Dead?
I'm sorry, what? What did you just say?
I say you mean the bodies? The coachman just.
The catacombs. The dead rest peacefully here.
Oh, that's why the coachman brought the bodies back to put them in the catacombs.
Oh,
A respectful burial.
I'll say to give them
Is that
a
what he
proper
said?
burial. and
Yeah.
Not leave them just.
Death reigns here.
Why would you
Come in.
Why would you say that?
All right.
Well, that's the most welcoming.
You
welcome I've ever
will catch a death. Down to
rains here?
This chill.
That's an insane thing to say.
Does he mean like from the sky?
I don't know. Does he even hear
I
himself?
think something's just wrong with him. I think.
I mean, look at him. Ah.
Have you seen his face? I mean,
You have
we
him
should
and
kill
keep drooping. It looks like it's gonna melt off.
Oh.
There's
Well,
like patches of his fur.
could you
that are,
not
like, falling
turn
off.
away and lead us, maybe?
He's just, yeah.
Yes, I'll go.
You go first. You lead the way.
Thank you, Igor.
Who goes?
You know, all of a sudden I'm a lot less scared. I'm
Lower
not-
the light. Lower the
No,
light.
it wasn't so scary. Now I'm not so
He
scared.
has a
turn
lantern
the light away.
and he pulls it down. Oh, what names you go by?
How does he not know who goes in his own castle? He lives here. That's a weird thing to say.
you don't know
Well,
our name.
My name is White.
You already
I
said
thought
that.
you
said
said
that.
the master was waiting for our arrival. Shouldn't you know who we are?
Yeah, he says that there'll be visitors who will be staying long.
I'm Grumley,
I
a dog,
Yeah.
distant relative to the master, presumably, who's all a mighty wolf, as far as I can tell.
Well, he's mangy, flea bag, he's the coachman.
Oh,
Gumley.
so the lord of the castle's not a wolf?
Oh, gods, no.
Oh, he's just a coachman.
Who is he? Tell us about this master.
Oh, the master is a great count.
A great count.
As you see his presence here. As you see an enormous portrait in this foyer of this castle, and it looks like an imposing, lordly figure in huge, in what looks like furs or leathers. It looks like in his prime, this bat figure, very muscular, with that same kind of thick mustache, glowering down at you, almost as if it's staring at you.
As we pass by,
Lord.
the portrait begins to get older and turn skeletal. What? Thought I saw something.
It's Count Morlock.
Morlock?
Yes.
So.
He will be so pleased to have you for dinner.
Oh,
How does it strike us?
what?
Continue, go ahead.
No, I was just saying how hungry I was.
Oh, he's gonna have us for dinner, Booker.
That's right. We mentioned a feast.
Of all the
not feast.
tunnels you could have turned down, thank goodness you came here. There's a lot of strange things in these catacombs of the earth.
So, if the master's waiting for us and expecting us, like he said, surely you already know our names, right?
Well, he doesn't tell me anything.
Oh,
Well, I'm Grumley.
all right. My name's Booker.
Jean-Claude Chantecler.
Jean-Claude, oh, and a fellow rat.
No,
I'm Weigel.
no, not at all. No, absolutely not. Why go?
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm a mouse. My first name is Bitsy.
Check this guy out. When was the last time you saw another one of your species?
No,
Oh, it's been a while.
Well, Bitsy's real nice. You know, she'll warm up to you.
I'm not.
Oh, there's the only warmth here is tended in fireplaces. Oh, it is very expensive to heat a castle of this size, you understand? Not much wood down here and beneath the earth.
Well, what do you burn then?
Not much. We burn deep black tar from the pits of the earth.
Where do you get this?
You spit a lot when you talk. Can you turn away when you address
We
us?
actually have a monopoly on fossil fuels down here, but we don't know what it does yet. So we don't realize that it's liquid gold.
Cut to the fireplace.
Dinosaurs! Dinosaurs!
I told you guys, it's real. It's real.
I'm gonna throw up.
That's Peggy Flyler, and that's Bitsy T Mouse.
Moose.
Moose.
What?
It's Moose. My last name's not Mouse.
It's Moose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, are you fucking serious right now?
My full name's Bitsy T Moose.
Oh, well, he's Booker T Raccoon,
Oh,
and I'm Grumpy T Pug.
Can we help you? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're drooling. Clean yourself up.
Shouldn't you be leading us somewhere?
He sniffs all over you. Over you. Pardon me, I have a nose for wickedness and evil.
Jean, he's staining your suit. He's staining it.
Oh, he probably smells Jean-Luc on me. Oh, that wicked evil bastard.
How fortuitous. The master has been seeking a lawyer.
Oh, you can smell that I'm a lawyer.
Smell the stench of it.
Well, it's probably just the papers and the ink and the briefcase.
He will require your services.
Well, I'd be happy
He seeks to purchase a new home.
Well, not exactly my forte, but I'm sure I can brush up on
the law is involved.
Real estate holdings of what did you say we are? The underdog?
No.
The catacombs?
The catacombs, you said? No, the catacombs are beneath the castle. To your rooms is what I said.
Rooms!
Follow me.
Whoa, let's go.
You will rest until you see it is the day right now above us.
How do you know?
I can tell.
Trust me, bro.
Source, I made it up.
Just trust me, bro.
My dad works at Nintendo.
You will feast with Count Morlock once he rises. You see as a bat, he is nocturnal. He rises with the night.
Oh, he's a bat. I've never met a bat before, I don't think.
Well, you will see the grand elegance. They are evolved species of our kind. With great wings. He can take to the skies.
Like a bird.
Oh, no bird.
I'll say hey.
No.
I'll say hey. It's not too hard to take to the skies, is all I'm saying.
No, you're okay. You're a lawyer. It's cool.
You're a booster. I don't think you can fly.
I have a flying speed. I can fly or hover.
Okay, these are your quarters while you'll stay here. This one. And this one.
Okay.
And this one.
Okay.
And this one.
Okay.
And this one.
Oh, wow.
And each one has a fireplace. If you wish me to light it, it's too cold for you.
Oh, I would like one, please.
I would also prefer to have some warmth and light.
I don't like being cold.
To the pits with you, Igor. To the pits.
All right, I'm taking this room over here, and I just point to one of them, and I go in.
I'll take the one on the end.
You will not have a feast, but care for some cheese to snack on before
Oh,
bed.
yes, please.
It's very moldy.
Kind of wet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a chip piece.
Yes. Good boy. Good, take your cheese.
I'm gonna pass. I'm good.
Oh,
Could I have his portion of cheese, please?
Yes,
You
eat.
can if you want.
More
but
cheese.
Of course.
no.
You're gonna be like Beauregard soon.
Cheese, Booker, cheese. It's delicious.
Nah, I'm good, Grumley. I'm
Okay.
good. I'm
Do
gonna
you
wait
have
for my
any
fire to be lit.
Baby Bell cheese? Baby Bell, they come in these little red wax containers.
Wait, that's wax?
Uh-huh.
You're supposed to eat it, though, right?
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, all right.
Peggy,
Yeah.
you didn't eat one of those, did you?
I thought you were supposed to eat the whole. It comes in it. There's a wrapping around it. Why would they make you take off 2 wrappings just to get to?
It never digests. It plants in your stomach and grows a whole new watermelon.
Wow.
No, not a no watermelon.
Oh.
A tiny wax person.
Whoa!
There's a little wax person inside of my body.
And when it gets strong enough, it'll punch its way out.
And that's how we have wax museums.
How long do I have?
Hey, as long as you don't eat any more Baby Bell wax, you won't strengthen it. It'll just remain weak and trapped inside of there forever.
I reach into my pack and I drop my Baby Bell cheese onto the ground. I just kind of kick it underneath the nearest piece of furniture. All right, I just won't eat anymore.
I don't need the wax. The cheese is good, though.
I don't even know how to get to it.
If I had Baby Bell right now, I'd be so happy.
Take another one and take it under the
There's the windows right there. Right there.
I think you just.
Oh.
Right on the ground.
Oh, my bucket of pitch!
While I'm waiting in the room for the fire to be lit, I'm like checking under the bed. I'm like looking at the portraits if there are any. I'm checking the windows. I'm checking the closets. I'm looking for perverts
There are no perverts.
that I can tell.
It is empty.
Okay.
Empty. There's some skittering spiders. There's some moths that are around. But
dust.
yeah, some dust.
Cobwebs.
But yeah, it's cobwebs. It's dusty. There's no perverts. You seem to be wholly alone, except for Wygor, the coachman, and Count Morlock.
I refuse to believe it.
As you see him take his pick. Picture.
It's like starting a fire with like an actual
The lighter fluid.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, should I just like wait here until we refresh for the feast, or what?
You have leave of the castle.
Well,
But-
I'm a little tired now.
But you may go anywhere except the catacombs,
Okay.
Sure.
for it is forbidden.
Okay, all right. Is there a reason?
Sure.
Just because? I mean,
Only the dead may walk amongst the catacombs.
What do you mean by walk?
yeah. I mean, they're dead.
Yeah.
They don't move much.
And maybe it's just a phrase too.
Metaphorically, of course, you mean metaphorically.
All right. Well, look, we're respectful guests. We're not going to go where you tell us not to go.
Are there cats down there?
Oh, in a manner of speaking.
Oh.
They are soldiers from the Marquisate that sought to explore.
Oh.
They delved too deep.
And they died.
In a manner of speaking, they ceased to live.
Good guess. Good guess. I don't know why this guy's speaking in riddles. It's weird.
Are you done? Can you go?
Are you done? Can you
I'm just gonna have my hourly allotment of cheese.
Well, don't do it here. It's getting hard to look at you. Getting real sick of looking at you. It's hard to lay eyes on you. It makes my stomach turn.
Good night, Margot.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you for
Excuse me.
Thank you for the
plague, but that's fine.
Let us know when the feast is.
We're gonna get some sleep now.
Oh, Wygor? Wygor?
Oh, yes.
Is there a Countess Morlock?
Oh, no. The Count, the Master, owns his bride, his beloved.
What about a Miss Wygor?
Oh, Miss Wygor. Oh, no.
I look at Bitsy.
I'm too busy. I'm too busy, you see. It is a lot to take care of the Master.
Married to the job.
It's a large castle.
I hear you.
See, gosh, he would be lost without me. He was simply lost.
A lot of fireplaces to light.
Oh, yes.
A lot of pitch to catch.
Lots of cleaning to do. And it's like horribly dusty.
All right, well, be on your way, and we'll be here.
I wish you good night.
Good night again,
Yeah, thanks.
Michael.
Thanks for everything.
I'll say good night.
We appreciate it.
Sleep well.
We're trying. We're really trying here.
Good night.
You'll find this place as quiet as the grave.
Yeah, I could see that it might be if you'd shut up. You know, that'd be good. Let's start there.
I could use a good night's sleep.
Let's start by you removing yourself, and then maybe we'll see if it's as quiet as the grave, all right? Yes. God, I'm getting real sick of this guy. It's been like 10 minutes.
It just gets as dark as a crypt. Okay, good night.
Good night, Wygor.
But beware a skeleton.
What?
This guy.
Oh, I'll say my head's gonna explode.
What do you
I
think
can't laugh anymore.
No. Look, he's just lonely. He's got nobody to talk to. If we give him the opportunity, he's gonna yap forever.
No, but when we asked about the skeleton, he ran away. Practically ran away.
I'm not worried about it. He's crazy.
He is crazy and
All right.
ugly.
I'm gonna go to my room.
Did you
And his
see?
cheese is moldy.
I'm gonna get some
He thinks
rest.
I'm a rat.
Did you see when he was walking away? I didn't think he could look worse than he did in the front. God, that backside.
It's just awful.
A lot of mange, you know.
Also,
His
see,
butthole was just there for everyone to see. He had basically no tail left.
this is the wax. You don't eat this.
Did you get that?
I found a baby
Why would
Bill
you
on
pick
the
that
floor.
up? Why would you show me that?
I ate the cheese
That's
and now
my
I'm gonna
favorite
throw
part.
this away. No, don't eat this. Do you want an adult Bill in your tummy?
An adult what?
An adult Bill.
Who's Belle?
The baby Bill will become a grown-up.
And then punch its way out.
Yeah,
Apparently.
What do I do if it's half formed? Then it's a middle
Just
Belle.
leave it in there and hope it starves to death.
What's it eat? What's it feed it on?
Oh, the wax. Stop eating wax.
I don't know how.
I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this from you.
It's my strange addiction.
Good night, Booker.
Good night, Brumley. If you need me, I'll be next door, all right?
Good night,
All right.
Booker.
Good night, Bitsy.
Good night, Crumley.
Good night, Bitsy.
Good night, Peggy. Good night, Peggy.
Good night, Peggy.
Good night, Grumley.
If you really want it, it probably isn't fully formed. I'll give it to you this one time.
No, don't risk it.
Look, she's in pain.
I run in and try to grab it from you and throw it in the fire. What check can I
It's melting!
Contest. A acrobatics contest.
I fail, but I technically, as a halfling, I probably succeed.
make? I have a
athletics.
6. Wait, is it? Can I do athletics?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wrestle it.
Okay.
I probably fail.
Yeah, I get a 25.
Yeah.
I just start running around the door, running around you. Like,
Throw it into the fire, Bitsy!
Cast
it in! Cast it into the fire,
What the hell is happening right now?
I say, cast it in!
No.
No!
Good night, Pitsy. And I just turn and run into the room.
All right. Good night, Peggy. She's already gone. Good night, John. Good night, Brumley. Good night, Bitsy. I'm out of here.
Good night, Mr. Chanticleer.
John.
Well, good night, Bitsy. Good night, Grumman.
Good night, Mr. Chanticleer.
Good night, Booker.
Good night.
Good night, Peggy.
I'll go to my room. It's over here. Good night. I'm gonna...
Right here, so.
I shut the door and I try to lay down in the bed, but I can't stop worrying about the potential perverts and/or skeletons that might be walking around the castle.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Booker! They got one of these cool Ebenezer Scrooge sleeping gowns in here.
Oh, you mean with the hat and everything?
It even has a little hat, yeah, and the slippers too.
I try to find mine. I try to find my nightgown.
Oh, yeah,
with
they're
the
in
hat.
there.
Whoa, you're right. I'm putting mine on immediately.
Okay, good night, Booker.
Good night, Grumley. I'll talk to you in the morning. If you need me, just, come get me.
Oh, and if you need me, come get me.
All right, deal. Good night.
Good night.
cut inside Peggy's stomach. You see a man made of wax. Look, children, another has joined our family.
Oh, God.
This is a nightmare. This is an absolute nightmare. Yeah, I
We all go to bed.
I attempt to fall asleep. Yeah, I attempt to fall asleep.
If it's a 4-poster bed, I'll close the
Yeah.
all 4 sides.
You all settle into sleep. I'm gonna need someone to roll a d10 for me.
1.
Okay.
Only one skeleton.
That would be a D100.
Roll a D100 now.
Yeah, it's gotta be a D100.
You all settle to sleep.
And Grumly.
1.
No, that's 100, isn't it?
Nope. 1 and a
Triple 0 is
There's
100.
one.
That's insane.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's fate.
It's definitely a 1.
Grumly. You awake in the middle of the night. And you hear a... And you hear it from outside your window as you hear the howl of very clearly the coachman.
Are you calling to me? Oh, cousin of mine. Is there a window? Can I look out the window and see, like, if I can see him down there?
Make a perception check at advantage.
Oh, that's pretty good. Perception, you say? 23.
23. You look out into the darkness beyond the castle as you see a flickering torch out across the bridge beyond the castle, and you realize that the castle gates are open.
Can I see if it's the coachman?
It's just a flickering torch at the end, but it seems to be held by a figure.
Oh! Like out the window. I want to see if he responds. Do I get the sense that he wants me to join him?
Make an insight check at advantage.
20.
You don't know what to think. You are a dumb pug. But you feel like your ancestors are watching.
That's really what I'm feeling right now.
And you feel the call of the wild.
The call
you feel
of the
the call
wild.
of the wild.
Yeah.
The call of your ancestors. Absolutely.
The killer instinct. It's
Yeah,
flaring
the
up
killer
inside
instinct
me.
is rolling up. Exactly right.
I look around the room and I find the little candle holder and I light it. Oh, I suppose I should go walk the house, just make sure everything's okay.
I'm immediately picturing Grumly in the Ebenezer Scrooge hat with the.
Oh yeah, I'm keeping
Absolutely.
the nightgown on. 100%.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to try to stumble through the castle and make my way towards this wolf.
So you're leaving the castle under
I am-
your nightgown.
I am, yes, leaving the castle, just my nightgown.
Okay. You do that. As you make your way through, the chill hits you to the bone as you leave the castle. And no one seems to stop you. You don't even see Wygor. As you continue to make your way outside and you see the flickering light as you see this the silhouette holding the torch, and as you get closer and closer, you finally see it is the wolf. It is the coachman as he's staring at you, and you see that he is he has 2 crossbows with him and 2 axes, and as soon as he basically just looks at you as you approach.
Who goes there? Oh, I mean, I know who it is. Hey.
He reaches down and throws you a crossbow.
Is this for me? Is this my ancestral calling?
The wolf looks and turns and points out, and you see that there is a large expanse that's covered in all manner of web. And you see that there are skittering spiders all throughout. And then the wolf just nods at you.
It wasn't dinosaurs or ribs at all. It was fucking crossbows. I'm in. Let's go. Where do we go?
It's gonna turn into Blade.
As you head off and join the coachmen on an evening hunt.
I want to kill.
And you see a look of approval on the wolf's face as he nods. As Peggy. You awake and it's cold.
God, it's so cold in here.
Your room is dark, but there is the flickering, the smell of bitch is very intense. As the fire burns.
What is that?
The whole castle reeks of it. As the fire still casts these strange shadows as you are stirring. But the wind kind of whips through your window and kind of whips past the curtains of your bed as you almost see the shadows dancing on the silhouette of your curtains. And it almost forms a long, slender shape of shadows, and you suddenly realize that it's gone as it was just a trick of the light.
Wax? Little wax human, was that you? You see that, little buddy? Huh.
You see then suddenly a shadow of a large hand elongate along the floor of your room. Long fingers snake across the entirety of your bedchamber towards the bed.
Hello? Perverts? Booker? Hello? Who's there? Whose hand is that? Whose hand is that? Not my hand, not my problem. That's what I always say. I'm gonna pull the covers up, like, close around me.
And and suddenly the wind bursts into your room as the shadow suddenly forms. As you see a dark shadow, a silhouette. It's hard to tell. It looks imposing, but at the same time, it almost looks withered. As you hear a voice, "Long have I waited," and suddenly it vanishes, and you are left alone.
Hello, are you there? If you're here for sex, I've got a headache. Hello? Ow! Has anybody got some aspirin or something? Huh. Yeah, no, I'm not staying in this room. And I'm gonna walk and I'm gonna go try and find Bitsy's room.
Okay. You, let's hold.
What?
Bitsy. You are asleep.
Floating 3 feet above the bed.
And suddenly you awake. Huh? Oh! And you feel like oh yeah, that you're sleeping in a pile with your good friends as you're sleeping next to Jean-Claude and next to Hazel. And yeah, you know, you feel like, oh, and you kind of snuggle up and you're feeling like you're very warm and cozy as you're sleeping between these two people. And then you realize that it's very cold.
Gotta get more pitch.
And as you try to get more pitch, you turn and you look and you feel the feathers of Jean-Claude, of like this large kind of imposing frame, and you realize that it's actually a gray feather. And you look and you see that you are facing a robed crow who is on its back. Its back is against you, but his head is snapped towards you. The old wise crow that you had killed, his dead eyes are looking at you. And he says,
He said calmly.
As you stumble backwards, trying to get away, as you fall over this little vole who's wearing a green cloak. His neck is also snapped. As he looks at you, what about third breakfast?
I'll roll backwards and flip up into the upright position and immediately.
And you look, and Peggy opens the door to your room in this moment.
Oh, Bitsy, you will not believe what just happened. What are you doing?
And there's nothing in the bed.
I think the little wax person in my stomach is causing some hallucinations here.
You're not the only
Is
one.
that a side effect?
No, I had a dream, a nightmare, a hallucination too.
I had this weird, creepy creature come into my room begging for sex.
That sounds awful.
It was. I've got a headache.
Oh, I'm sorry. That sounds terrible. I had 2 dead bodies in my bed.
There's nothing there.
They were right there.
There's
They were
nothing
the
there.
2 people.
Let me take a look, and I'll go over and I'll lift it up and I'll sniff the sheets. No? There's no decomposition. I don't see any rogue hairs, like nothing that's not mouse.
I swear it was the 2 people that we passed by there at that time when we were walking in the caves.
Oh, the dead ones that were on the back of that carriage?
Yeah, those ones.
Why would you be thinking about them?
They were in my bed. That's why I thought about
They
it.
weren't. They're not in your bed because I'm looking right now.
I'm just saying that they were there just seconds ago.
No, I think you just had a nightmare.
Maybe.
Do you want? I mean, for you, not for me or anything. You want me to stay in here tonight?
Yeah, if you could.
Yeah, of course. For you.
Do you have any more pitch in your room? My bucket's empty.
Oh, it's filled with pitch over there. It's just the room's practically billowing with it.
Then should we just go back to your
Well,
room?
I mean, that weird sex-addicted pervert might be in there. Right
Yeah,
now.
but there's a bunch of maybe bodies in my bed.
You want to sleep in the room with the pervert? I guess it would be warmer if they decided to go
I'm
to bed
just
with
saying
us.
that's where fire is, and that's warmer. That's rational. That
Fine, we
makes
can
sense.
sleep in my room, but just if he comes back, tell him I don't know, you're on your period or something.
Okay.
We'll go back to Penny's room.
This is a nightmare.
You do that. Jean-Claude.
Buckle up.
You are sleeping peacefully. And you suddenly jolt awake.
I say. Jean-Claude. I say. You damn double-crossed me for the last time, Jean-Claude. That couldn't be. All the way down here, I spent so much time thinking this couldn't be hell, cause Jean-Luc would certainly be here. Jean-Luc.
Oh, Jean-Claude.
Is that you?
I say. I've had to pay the death tax. And I have suffered for my ways. I am in chicken hell.
I say, how bad is it?
Oh, I say, Jean-Claude, it is not pleasant, I tell you what. I fell into the wrong crowd, and you are following the same path. Chains clasp around me.
I say, Jean-Luc, please have kinder words for me. I say,
Kind words, Jean-Claude!
Oh, please!
Jean-Claude, our entire family has gone into horrid professions, committed great acts of evil, and down hell it is not pleasant, it is not cool like your room.
At this hour,
It is as hot as the hells. It is deep fried, breaded with 14 herbs and spices down here, Jean-Claude. You must change your ways, Jean-Claude, or you will be double deep fried.
I will.
And served with macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes.
I say no.
And washed down with some refreshing sweet tea.
Oh, I say, this is out of the worst, most horrible dream of Beauregard's mac and cheese sitting unkindly in the pit of my stomach.
Sitting unkindly.
Oh, I don't know if this is the madness of a bat count's evil castle or if this is Beauregard.
All I say is heed me, Jean-Claude, cause for dessert, it is peach cobbler.
Oh,
And then, the special for the next night
what
is a bucket.
Oh,
The whole bucket.
I say of what? And you say, how can it possibly be that many pieces? I only got but one breast. But it's all Jean-Claude.
It's all breast.
He's all breast.
Oh no. Oh, Jean.
And down here, they give you as much sauce as you want. They don't even fight you for it. So they be dipping our flesh in sauce.
Oh, Jean-Luc, I swear I won't turn out like you were the worst kind of no good flim-flamming, scum-sucking, turncoat bastard of a brother of mine. Your fate will not be mine.
Well, I'll say, they say the only thing more wicked than an accountant that works for the IRS is a lawyer. So you will be visited by 3 terrible spirits. Over the next several nights or something.
No,
it actually was very unclear in the original. Originally he said over 3 nights and he changed his mind and forgot to go back and change it in the beginning.
What time is the first one coming, Jean-Luc? Please.
Beware! Beware the double deep fried with 14 herbs and spices.
Did you hear that? Someone screaming?
Yeah, I think it might be Jean-Claude. He sounds like he's screaming about some kind of fried chicken or something.
Should we go check on him?
I say so many breasts.
Oh no, he's talking about breasts. I think he's fine. I don't think those are screams of fear.
I say they don't charge extra for dipping sauces.
Oh no, it's definitely not fear. We should just let him.
That's weird.
Beware the cane sauce.
Oh, it's so delicious.
Nope, no, he's fine.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be all right.
Oh, the smothering.
I'm just gonna stand here and listen, make sure he's okay.
Oh, they can't even taste it anymore. It's all just cane sauce.
Oh my god, they can't even taste it anymore.
I say, they can't even taste the succulence.
Wow. And when did that permit that was in here went to Jean-Claude's room afterwards?
It might be. Or he's just been pent up, hanging around us this whole time. He's finally got a room to his own.
Got it down. Oh, man.
He's got a whole bucket of pitch in there. He's gonna be all right. He's settling down.
No.
Oh, Jean-Claude.
Oh, God.
Okay. Booker,
Yep.
you are sleeping peacefully. It's a shockingly comfortable bed. It's a little dusty, it's a little cold, but you haven't slept this well. It was a lot more comfortable than sleeping, and even in your dad's place. Especially better than the woods. As a noise jostles you to sleep, as you hear the door knob rattle of your room.
What is that? Hey, I feel...
It rattles a bit.
What? Who's there? Why go if that's you? I swear to the gods.
Rattles.
Don't you open that door, you freak.
You see you hear a as the door opens.
Hey, I'm warning you.
And the door pulls open slightly. And you see a hand stick its a hand enter. And it's entirely made of bone.
Son of a bitch, I knew there were perverts here. I go to reach for my banjo and I realize that I don't have it. As my face falls.
The door opens as you see a figure entirely bone.
No.
As a skeleton steps into your room.
No.
And looks around, and its empty eye sockets make... you have no idea what kind of creature, what kind of skeletal figure this is.
No.
It is just... the skull almost reminds you of the skull that you had seen on the centipedes, but it only has 1 arm, 2 arms, and 2 legs. As the skeleton looks at you, and it says... Oh shoot, I thought this was my room. As he leaves the room and closes the door behind him. Sorry, as he closes the room. And the skeleton leaves your room.
This is strangely polite. This isn't the catacombs. The dead are not supposed to be able to walk here. What was that? I walk over to the door and I press my ear up against it while I check the door handle again to see if it's potentially locked or if there's any way to lock it. And I listen to see if I
can lock it, but it is unlocked. Yeah.
I listen as I
make a perception check.
No, not even close.
You don't hear anything?
Nothing. I think he's gone. The hell was that? I guess I'll try to go back to bed. I can't get over how polite he was. And I lay down and I pull the covers up over me, and I attempt to go back to sleep. Whether or not I'll be able to, I would be confused and bewildered and a little scared and not sure if it was a dream or if it really happened as I attempt to fall back to sleep.
You all fall back asleep and you enjoy a long rest.
Oh.
Grumly, you wake up and you feel like you've been hunting spiders and you've unlocked the killer instinct of some kind, but you can't be sure if it was a dream or if it was real.
Whoa.
But you feel like as if you spent all night hunting with the coachman and killing and even processing these spiders that you've hunted and killed.
Do I get a long rest, though?
Yeah, everyone's a long rest, yep.
Curious. Very curious.
I guess I should get up and see what the others are doing. I would take off my nightcap and my gown as I put on the rest of my clothing for the day. And again, I go to reach for the banjo that's not there.
Oh, yeah?
And I miss it a little bit as I go to unlock my door and proceed out in the hallway to see if anyone else is awake yet.
Is everyone awake?
I get in my gear and I go to the door and I reach for the crossbow and hand axe that aren't there. Oh, maybe in another life. And I'll sort of longingly look out the window as I close the door behind me. Oh, Booker!
Oh, hey, Bromley.
I had a weirdest dream last night.
Oh, really? Me too. I had a pretty weird dream too.
Remember when I said I wanted to kill?
I do, but then I remember you walking it back pretty quickly and you changed your story.
I killed all night.
What?
I couldn't stop killing.
Who? Who did you kill?
Not who. I had this dream that I went out with that cool wolf guy, and we killed spiders all night. I had a crossbow and I had an axe, and I was just like, and I was like,
whoa!
Chew! And they're like, no, we're the family.
Whoa, they said that?
Yeah, and we would like,
that's pretty metal.
And then we had like a comically delicious scene eating lobster leg. I mean, spider legs as if they were crab legs.
All right.
And it was very delicious.
Well, that sounds like it was a good time. Did you feel like you slept well?
Oh, I did. I feel very well rested.
That's great.
So,
it's amazing.
What about you? You have a pleasant dream as well?
Oh, it was, well, I don't know if it was pleasant. I can't even blame it on the moldy cheese. I was just in my bed and I heard a noise. The door handle was jiggling and all of a sudden it started to open and I thought it was Wygor and I warned that weird freak that he better not step foot in my room. And the next thing I know, I see this horrific skeletal hand creep in. Yes, it was a skeletal hand, and it slowly started to open the door. The door made a horrific, rusty, creaking noise. And then all of a sudden the skeleton was like, oh, my bad, bro. I thought this was my room, and he left, and that was it. And I went back to bed. It was weird, bewildered, absolutely bewildered. I don't know what kind of dream that means. I don't know what that means.
Oh, he was just like a chill guy?
Yeah, he just made a mistake. We just thought it was his room.
Just a cool dude?
Yeah.
You sure it was a dream?
I mean, what else could it be? The dead don't walk. The skeletons aren't real. I mean, they're real. We have skeletons in us, but they're not. They don't animate. Oh, plus, it wasn't the catacombs. We were told that the dead only walks amongst there.
Well, not precisely. Didn't Wygor say that death reigns here? I mean,
he did say that.
That's pretty explicit.
He did say that. But to be fair, I didn't believe anything that he said. He's a freak.
He's a freak. You're right. Fuck that little freak. What does he know?
I wonder how the others are doing.
Yeah, I'm sure they're maybe fine. I'm sure they all had weird dreams too, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Bitsy, can you wake up?
What?
Can you put your head on my stomach and see if the wax guy in there is talking?
All right.
You hear anything?
Be quiet, and you shall be rewarded.
What you do find, you listen and you don't hear anything, but your ear kind of feels something. as you look and you check Peggy's abdomen area, and you see that there are 2 puncture marks.
Oh.
I don't hear anything, but look.
Did you stab me with a fork last night?
No, all I got is a rusty knife. I don't have the fork. I don't have the spoon. I just got the
Put that
knife.
up to my stomach. Whoa, not that close. Just close enough. Let me see. No, it's a little too big for those puncture wounds.
That's what I'm saying.
Where did they come from?
I don't know.
Do you think it's trying to get out?
No, I think it's
Do you think the little wax human in my stomach did that?
No way
Could
to
that have
know.
been made by 2 tiny wax human fists?
He might have just punched forward like this.
That's what I'm thinking. Kind of like a mantis shrimp, but made out of wax and inside of me.
Mantis shrimp may be the form that it's taken.
Wait, you never said it could take the form of a mantis shrimp. You said it was what you said it was not that.
Adult bells can take any form it wants.
You could have told me that before you gave me more of the wax.
You wanted the wax. You begged me for the wax.
You have any more?
Only if we have other baby bells. I only had the one. I found it underneath the dresser. over there.
Another one might have rolled under there.
Oh shit! This dresser produces baby bells.
You want me to throw that wax away for you?
No, you can't have the wax.
Please.
You've got a mantis shrimp adult bell in your stomach.
But if I'm gonna die anyway,
Why do you like eating the wax?
I don't know.
What do you give me?
I won't tell anyone that you were sleeping with dead people last night.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's go see if the others are awake.
All right.
We're in the hallway.
Yeah, you go and you find Booker. Both Peggy and Bitsy leave from Peggy's room.
Oh, hey guys, you guys, everybody all right? You bunked together, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. There's nothing trying to punch its way out of my stomach.
What?
Huh?
Okay.
No, yeah, we went over that.
Did you guys have a good night's sleep? You guys
Well,
feel
we
rested?
got cold after we got nightmares, so we decided to bunk up.
Oh, you guys had nightmares too?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Me too.
Yeah, we were just talking about our dreams. I mean, they weren't really nightmares.
Well, mine wasn't an
Yeah, we actually had pretty pleasant dreams and lovely evenings. You guys had nightmares? I'm sorry to hear that.
I didn't really have a nightmare. There was just like this weird shadow guy that came in my room and tried to have sex with me, but I told him I had a headache. So
A pervert?
Yeah, but then he went to Jean-Claude's room and fucked him all night long.
Whoa!
Yeah.
We heard the whole thing.
How do you know?
Because we heard the whole thing.
Well, I mean, like, what did you hear?
Moans and
Whoa, spill the tea! Spill the tea!
I say, what are you saying?
kept talking about making buckets full.
Yeah.
Buckets full! God, that's foul!
You know how a pig can have a 30-minute long orgasm?
Whoa.
Shit on a rooster. This guy can go till morning light.
Good for him!
Well, that's true. That's
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
So, no wonder, you know what? I bet you that Evans locker wasn't that bad. I bet you he really liked it and he didn't want to tell us the real thing.
He
He's
was
getting
probably
down
trying
with
to
the
keep the
perverts.
whole locker to himself.
Yeah, what a sick fuck.
They're sharing your
Unbelievable.
secret, Jean-Claude. This is, you know.
Yeah, so how was
I'm
it?
standing right
Hey,
here.
Jean-Claude, that was your evening,
night,
you
Mr.
stud.
Claude.
Holy smokes.
No, I had a terrible evening.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
that is
sure,
terrible.
I was haunted by the ghost of my brother.
Are you sure
Wait,
about that?
you made all those noises about your brother?
Sounded like the rooster came before sunup, if you know what I mean.
Well, I suppose I did awake before sunup. You know, it's hard to know exactly.
Is it hard to know?
What are you insinuating, Booker?
This said you were fucking a pervert all night, or maybe getting fucked by a pervert. Hey, we don't judge.
No, I wasn't touching any
you don't
perverts.
have
Screaming
to
about
be
buckets,
coy. We
screaming
heard
about
you.
breasts and secret sauce, special sauce. Buckets full, apparently.
14 whole seasons.
You said something about couldn't even taste the succulents anymore?
No, he couldn't
Good
taste
God.
the
And
succulents
breasts.
anymore.
I'm talking about the ambrosia of the gods over here.
And legs.
Well, I will say back in law
And-
school,
and the-
they called
and
me
the-
Rock-a-doodle-doo.
Those are
for
screams of
hours.
ecstasy if I've ever heard them.
Well, I had a night. All right, we don't have to hear my story.
No. What happened? What happened? I believe you,
Please
Jean-Claude.
regale us with the details of all
I
the
had a terrible
passion.
nightmare. My brother visited me, and as you all know,
Oh, that's
how
an
I feel of
uncomfortable
him. And he said that you have to change your ways. and that 3 ghosts were gonna appear and show me all these tales and past and
When
present
does the
and
pervert
future.
show up?
And
Yeah.
there's no perverts,
When
all
you
right?
start
Shut your
fucking
mouth.
the guy that came into my room.
It's a lot easier to listen if you shut your damn mouths, all right?
Yeah, let him speak.
So anyway, as it were, so there were 3 ghosts who were gonna appear and warn me of my wicked ways so that I could turn
Proclivities.
around. My ill proclivities.
Yeah.
However, they did not appear, and seeing as how I hate my brother, I can just disregard all warnings, and we're fine.
How did he come to you in your dream? Like, just, why?
Well, he was in some sort of spectral form, rattling chains.
Wait. He was. Why was he in a spectral form?
Well, I assume he was killed.
So why are you celebrating?
Well, because he was haunting me in my dreams.
So shouldn't the first thing you said been thank fucking God he's dead?
Well, he was haunting me.
That doesn't sound like
No, I didn't want him to
that's
show
not a
up.
nightmare.
The last thing I wanted when my brother died was for him to be around me more often. That's the worst thing that could have happened.
Well, that's
Look,
fair.
it was probably just a weird dream. We all had them. I don't believe you got fucked by a pervert all night, Mr. Chanticleer.
Well,
if that
You
means
didn't hear
anything.
it, so.
all I'm gonna say, his story is pretty compelling. It's easy to believe. It's a good story. He's a lawyer, though. We'll put that there. I really think that the nightmare was that he woke up.
It
gonna say it.
look, all I'm saying is
Throw that
it
out
would
there.
make sense that he woke up from this awful nightmare. That strange pervert went from my room into his, and he was like, well, no better way to forget a nightmare than to fuck this guy all night.
What does it matter?
What?
Jean-Claude, did you get fucked by a shadow pervert all night?
Grumly?
Tell the truth.
No.
Yeah, just-
And swear to
There it
I
God.
did not get fucked by a shadow.
There it
pervert
is.
all
He did
night.
not
I
get
don't know.
fucked by a shadow pervert all
I think
night.
he hesitated.
I think I was, in fact, very discerning in my answer, Booker.
There it is.
Okay.
There's no more discussion
All
about
right,
it.
all right. We'll let it be. Understood. Do you feel well rested?
I feel great.
I
You
bet
are
you do.
fucked.
You're not helping yourself, John.
Yeah,
I feel like an empty Capri Sun.
You are absolutely
I feel
glowing.
well rested.
Radiant.
I mean, I could use feels like a pitcher of water.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Scraping of white
Oh,
glory.
God.
I thought I smelled
God
something.
damn it! We're having
As
such a
you-
good morning.
As you see him, he's carrying a tray rattling with 5 wooden goblets. As he shambled over. Oh, how did you sleep?
Not great.
Wonderful.
Could have been better,
It was
honestly.
good. I was
It
happy
okay.
with it.
Ups and downs, tops and bottoms.
In these halls. It can be
Peaks and
difficult
valleys, if you will.
Peaks and
to
valleys.
get a good night's rest.
We all had weird dreams, but they were just dreams. That's all.
Just dreams here, yeah.
How long do we have till the
Just the
feast?
mind. Playing tricks.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm worried about the feast. Jean-Claude really worked up an appetite.
You will be feasting, yes, with the master.
Okay.
He eagerly waits, but first we must prepare a tradition to begin our night by drinking this. Each must drink a full goblet of blood, orange mimosas, and that's what we'll end the session.
Well done. I'm just gonna say it. I actually think this is my favorite session of Uprooted so far.
Oh my god.